You can practice more reggae. All right, Keith. Right. Afternoon, everybody. Afternoon. Turn this guitar off. Definitely need to practice my reggae. Afternoon, Belfast. Yeah, it is fake live. It is a fake live. I was a little bit late. Fucking, I was messing around with my guitar, so. Afternoon, Rainbow Showers. Afternoon, James. Afternoon, Winnie. Afternoon, London Girl. Afternoon, Andy. John and Kendra. Stevie. Afternoon, Linda. Like I said, I need a little bit of reggae practice. That was just in E, so it's a bit. Oh, I shouldn't just pick it up, Andy. Cold and try and play reggae. Yeah. I haven't long got in. I think a few people have seen my short, so I'm a big fat greedy bastard. I went out for dinner and been for a dog walk as well. So, afternoon, AMG. Afternoon, Adam.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Let me take this round. I got fucked up the bass set up. Is that echoing? No.
No.
Basically, fucking now you're doing my laptop. R7 this morning. I thought I better phone the guy. I got a text message saying I'll be 5 minutes away. If you have any problems, phone this number. Give the J, I think his name was, a white guy. Phoned him up. 3 rings and didn't answer. He went and phoned me back. Oh, I've been driving. I said, oh, 109, that's the address, basically.
Yeah.
He said, oh, yeah, I'm here now. I went, all right. I said, fucking hell, I think it's a shared fucking 7:30 this morning, this was.
Yeah.
So he went, oh, can you get him to come outside, basically? I said, well, I don't have his number. I don't have his number. How mad is that? He must be watching this now, mustn't he? Is he?
Yeah.
Is he here?
Afternoon Society. Oh, I haven't seen him in chat. Afternoon, Jamie. Yeah, I'm all bearded up. All bearded up, though. Refusing to cut it off. I'll show you why as well. Let's make some fucking noise. Here we go. The dog ain't gonna like it, but hey ho. Whee! Get rid of that. Metallica. Hey, Metallica. The dog hasn't moved yet, and I'm being a noisy bastard. Oh, I'm out of practice. I'm out of practice. And noisy. Get rid of that. That's enough of that. Bit of Metallica, a bit of Rancid. Afternoon, Graham. Afternoon, Susan. I can do Seek and Destroy to the backing track. That was the start of it then. Bit fast on the backing track. I'd have to reacquaint myself with it. I haven't played it for a long time. But I used to know it. I used to know it all. Used to do my own solo over it because it was just wah pedal with a lot of fucking screech, diddly diddly twang. So, afternoon, Raleigh.
I'm here, mate. I'm here.
Yeah.
The kids are just kicking off. I won't be back. I'll be back in a minute.
You're all right, man. Yeah, I notice there's not much going on again, Savo. I don't know what it is with these afternoons. Mornings seem to be popular at the minute. I was on with Ty this morning, good chat. And evenings seem to be bonkers, but yesterday evening was a bit. I was off by about. I popped into Jamie's for 10 minutes, dropped a couple of comments, and that was it for me. Watching The Witcher, so only one episode last night. One episode, bang, gone, sleep. Afternoon, public eye. I went out for a sizzling steakhouse for lunch this morning, but my missus has got a pot noodle for tea. I haven't. I've got Reva noodles. She's got pot noodle. So, cheap lunch out this afternoon, and an even cheaper tea. Well, I did buy myself some. We got some clotty cream, but I don't know what I'm going to have it with. I might have to have it with the last of my ice cream and my meringues. Yeah. Bit of diabetes in a bowl. Yeah, the stream, and as you can see by the thumbnail, Ministry's Mystery Theatre. You just never know what's going to happen. So It's a theatre. It's a public theatre. Afternoon, Dodgy Spike. Afternoon, mate. You know, anything could happen, couldn't it? Could be chill. Could be dodgy. Not Dodgy Spike.
Oh, yeah, Spike, mate. I've not seen you for a bit. You all right, mate?
I saw Spike on he was on either Glyn's or Budge's the other night when I chucked it off for 5.
He's the only guy that's got my number. He texts me. He used to text me when fucking shit happened. But can you see her now? That's her, Spike. Can you see her?
Public eye. Tyrone's was chilled this morning. Nice chilled chat this morning. Tyrone, Joe, and I jumped off, and Vincent jumped on. And then Torb was on. He had a nice chilled one this morning, and Joe was on. I've been out most of the day. Not long come in from dog walking. Dog walk, bath, computer. You know, I thought I may as well. There's no one else on. I was going to sit out here smoking and playing guitar anyway, so.
She's gone now. She's gone.
Could do some. Yeah. Oh, fucking honey. Yeah, Jack Your Body's got my gaming taste buds going. I don't know whether to stream Modern Warfighter 2 from the beginning or get I don't know. That fucking Rebel thingy has got me buzzing, but I'll go for an older Star Wars flying game. I think I eyed one up in CEX earlier. Well, I might download. I'll see if I got a free one to download, the Rebel Commander, before I go for the new one if they do it on PlayStation.
All right. Can we get back to the fucking finger? Sorry, Mum. Oh, Mum.
You all right? You all right, man?
Can we get back to fucking Shader? I ordered him a laptop that I even fucking researched it after you said that. I bought him online on YouTube, and then it said it's all right. It's a fast laptop. Powers up to fucking what is it? I don't know. Someone.
Oh yeah, it was the 8 gig one, wasn't it? 8 gig.
Yeah, and then turbo boost and all this shit, and then the guy at 7:30 this morning phoned. I said, I can't find your house. I said, can you come outside? He said. I said, I don't have his number. So Shader, if you're watching this, you missed out big time, mate. I said, what am I supposed to do? He said, it's all takeaways, he said, at the bottom.
Yeah, well, you know, fucking... Afternoon, shits.
Oh, you're all right. I hope, mate. I'm not staying on, cock. I don't know if it's happened, accidentally, but I'm blocked in chat.
Oh. Right, I'll have a look.
Cock.
Yep.
See you both in a minute.
Yeah, I'll have a look. I've got my thing open. Studio. Let's have a look.
I think my guess, the best shits video, the short one, was Gamer. Did you see him in the car? Oh, it was like definitely a troll. And you see it? Look at all his teeth all missing. Oh, that was funny as fuck. You can't beat that. I swear to God.
I'm gonna have to full screen this studio a minute. Community moderators, block list, straight to the bottom. Right, there's a couple of just unblocked. You were blocked, shits.
Was it? Fucking hell.
He was.
Was it?
And everyone else that's blocked, I've just unblocked 2 AJs, or an AJ and a No More Lies. And everyone else that's blocked is supposed to be blocked. There we are. Content. Live. I'm just talking to myself a minute while I get myself back in the video.
No, it's back in. Yeah, it's back in the chat now. Yeah.
Yeah, I want to get back into the video. Get the end.
Shit, I was telling you that game of fucking one was the best one to me. It was like a human crossed with an alien, wasn't it? It was like, whoa! Was it? I'm telling you.
Yeah, sorted shits. Sorted shits. Someone must have done that out of or at the end of the last stream. They can't come in after the stream and do it. So yeah, I'll be I think I'll have to have a little bit of a shake up, shake, rattle and roll, if you know what I mean. I've done it before.
I was showing my wife before, fucking on TV. You got to watch these fucking shorts what he does. Oh, she was laughing at. She loves fucking. She loves Friends, so she likes to giggle basically.
Yeah.
Oh, she's laughing her tits off at that game we won. Fuck me.
Yeah, shit shorts are my favourite by far. They're far, far better than mine. And to be honest, I think shit's. Yeah, I think he's better than just parodying people in this community. I think he should do it to celebrities and stuff. You know what I mean, and tag them in it. I think it would be funny.
I said to her,
shits is fucking. He's spot on. It's brilliant. It's mine are just like real fucking amateur compared to shits. My Chuck's amateur, real amateur.
I said to her, oh, he goes through all the YouTubers. He does Gamer. He does everyone, doesn't he?
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's a good parody fucking thing, isn't it? What he does. You have to laugh at it. Oh my god! If you don't laugh, you'll cry. But it's fucking good to me. I laugh my tits after that. It does. It's like, oh my god, how do you do this? It's mint. It's that good. Fucking hell.
I think I need another couple of character shits, or I need to really start pushing the political side of Chuck and Hank. And I mean, really start pushing the political side. I don't know how you two will feel about it, especially that guy in fucking California called Quinoa, who wants everybody to vote fucking Biden.
You got some mad people in fucking America, and you fuck me.
All them fucking fairies were man buns down in fucking Silicon Valley. The only silicon they got is up their fucking hoops.
Yeah, they're all off the tits. Big up Cat Sniffer. Big up Cat Sniffer.
Yeah,
no, Cat Sniffer. Sorry, mate. You have to look over there, don't you, on the fucking screen? Because I've got like... I'm looking like that. So I have to look at the comments. Yo, the cat sniffers in the house.
Yeah, I know. A lot of people. Gamer for one has his comments turned off in StreamYard. When you're in StreamYard, so you can't see him, or you've got to log in to see him. Which sometimes is a good thing, especially if you're talking about a specific subject. But I love the chat. It's all about the chat for me. Big up Suicide.
Sniffer family's strong, isn't it? I'm telling you.
Yeah.
The first comment I had in my live was that Kipper Sniffer, I think it was. Yeah, Kipper Sniffer. And yeah, I was pissed up when I thought everyone's got having a part. I thought I'd try and go live. He went, put your number in. I put my number in. He went, go live. I thought, fucking let's try to go live, and it worked. I don't know how it works, but it fucking worked, didn't it? Out of the blue, I thought, look, you know.
Yeah. Oh, nice, Ash. Nice. I had a soundboard conversation with you yesterday, Ash, and yeah, Shady played with him a little bit, and even though he was pissed, he got him off in time. So yeah, I had a little giggle with him yesterday. I still, yeah, you know, it makes you think how safe is your StreamYard when they're coming in the back. You know,
yeah, some of them
are they fucking generating or scanning your StreamYard for fucking IPM addresses and that. Evening, Jack. You got me itching for some fucking Jedi action. You have Harney. I think I might have to do Fallen Order 2 again because I've only done it once through. And as I always do, I try and get through it without collecting everything and fucking, I just try to get through it. So I've got to do that properly, collect all the bits and, make sure I collect all the bounties and fucking stuff. But yeah, I was eyeing up the Rebel Commander today on offer. Not the new one that you got, but I think I'll download Rebel Commander because I've got PlayStation Plus. So just to get used to the flight sim of the Star Wars. Yeah, James.
Big up John in the chat.
Yeah, not bad, James. I try to keep my cool on here and just chill most of the time. Obviously, you can't all the time, but most of the time it's chill there. Most of the time.
Mama.
Yeah.
I reckon Shady must be watching this. Think.
Oh, Shady, get your ass up here.
He's subscribed to you, isn't he? So why
he might come up, he might not, because I kicked him off yesterday. I got to about 23 count on the Indian girl story, and I thought I'm not having that over and over again. It's
Mama.
I don't mind talking to Shady over, and then repeating himself, but the chat really, really don't like it. So, chat lives matter, chat rules, This is my channel, but the chat do have their say. Yes, Andrew.
If I said to you, right, I've got a laptop delivery tomorrow morning, what are you going to do tomorrow morning? You're going to be awake, aren't you?
Of course you are.
For the van. What do you think?
Yeah, the thing is, he might have got up, in the night. I don't know. I was flat out, so when I woke up, I think Ron was on. See you under. Oh, he might have been under. I did ask if it was him. Oh no, Mr. Rainbow Showers. I know. Shady won't mind me saying this. He says it himself. Sometimes he struggles, and a few of us do jump on and talk to him to distract him from things. I know some people would say because of a few of the things he said and done and that, leave him to it. But I'm not that sort of person. I do like talking to him, and if I can cheer him up in any way, even though I have to kick him off occasionally, if I can cheer him up anyway or distract him in any way, I will. It's in my nature. It's in my nature. And I'll run on coffee. I've had nowhere near enough coffee. I've got coffee mug head again. I had one this morning. Then I had one from Subway. No food, just coffee. And the coffee machine was broke when I had dinner, so I wasn't very happy. I had to have a Coke. So, caffeine, I need it. Mug is big in my head. There it is. I'll say I run on coffee, but I do actually drink more tea than coffee. I probably drink 2 teas for every coffee. All camoed up today. Bench. Afternoon, Mark. I know, Joe, I know. But my missus wanted to sit down, have a cup of tea when I went in the pound shop. So I went in the pound shop for fucking Rizzler and lighters and pop and shit. Well, she got a cuppa, so she had tea. I had Subway coffee. It's I prefer McDonald's coffee to Subway, to be honest. And Starbucks coffee, that's just dog shit. It's just brown water. It's just in my opinion, it's just brown water. So I like mine strong. Dow egg butts coffee for a Phillips coffee machine. In paper bags. Yes, people say, is it fresh because it's ground in bags, but it's nicest coffee better than Costa, better than fucking Starbucks by far. And people always go, ugh, but I always make it with UHT milk, semi-skimmed UHT milk. Makes it nice and viscous. Yeah, there's a posh word. Viscous.
Cravendale.
I like the filtered milk. That's nice and the semi-skimmed Cravendale filtered is nice and creamy.
Well, Mark, can you get it down your end, Cravendale milk?
Yeah.
Can you?
Yeah.
That blue top Cravendale. Oh, that's all I drink. I can't do anything else. It lasts for fucking weeks. So it's one of them filtered fucking
stuff. Yeah. Oh, half and half always for me. Lattes for me. I'm a latte monster. Well, raw milk. I used to love raw milk when I did 18 months agricultural college and placement on a farm. I think I told the story of how I fucking bust both my ankle ligaments and lost my placement. Yeah, I used to milk the cows at 5 a.m. And then once the last cow was out, obviously open up all the fucking glass jars, pump it through to the pasteurizer, and as soon as it got to fridge temperature, I'd be straight in there with a fucking pint bottle every day. Pint bottle, straight in the raw milk. Fucking hell, man. Nothing nicer.
Remember when you was in primary school and you have them glass bottles with silver top on? Oh, they were creamy as fuck, weren't they? Remember that when you was fucking in primary school? I don't know if you do.
Yeah. We used to have free milk, yeah. It was great, man.
Yeah.
Bit cheesy in the summer, but
a bit of fucking creamy at the top.
Mr. Fubar, dairy farmers make absolutely fuck all, and they got to fight for what they do make. I think dairy farmers get paid something like fucking 10 pence or less at the moment on a 2 litre. So you can see the markup. You can see that over our local shop, it's 185 for 2 litres now. Supermarket, 135, 140 for 2 litres. 185 for Muller milk. And it is wrong, Mr. Fubar. It is absolutely wrong. Big companies like Muller and Arla, they're the ones that have got all the contracts down here. You see I live in the sticks, just down over 5 miles either way. It's dairy and agricultural land. So we regularly see Muller and Arla wagons. And obviously they're passing off their yogurt as fucking Nordic. Is it bollocks? Most of their fucking milk is they don't fucking ship that shit in from fucking Norway, the lying bastards. They fucking make it in Northamptonshire somewhere in a dirty old fucking factory. Yeah. Oh, Mr. Fubar, you've got me riled now about farmers. Look. Nah, chicken milk's not very nice. Dog milk is shit. Sorry, dog eggs are shit. Dog milk isn't very nice. A 12p now, is it, Andy? Yeah, fucking hell. Last I saw on it, which is probably not long ago. Yeah, it was 10p. So it must have gone up a little, but the price of milk's gone up, haven't it?
Mama, have you ever had fucking thing on your channel? CITX?
I think Jamie's been on once, yeah.
Once? Why didn't it come on no more? Was he in the chat, innit? Was he in the chat?
He might be.
Jack, your body's in the chat.
I know, I should really go on Jamie's more. I've only ever been on Jamie's maybe twice or 3 times, and twice was having a decent conversation, and once was having a little bit of a issy fit with Jamie, which was swept under the carpet immediately, sort of thing. So we haven't got any sort of problem. So I should jump on there. My issue is, and people know my issue is jumping on panel with Crinkle. But if I'm on a panel and he comes on, I'm not necessarily just going to leave because he's come on. But everybody knows I'm not a big lover of Henry. I'm a bit of a prude, and I don't, the porn bombing and that is a bit.
Yeah, I think Crinkle
it's a bit too much for me. Even them fucking pictures that have been doing the rounds lately of them blokes stuck up each other. It gives me fucking nightmares, man.
Was that him? Fucking hell, yeah.
I don't know if it's him. You can't say it's him. It's not just him anyway.
I think Crinkle's a one-trick pony, isn't it?
Nah, it's not just him. If it is him at all, I'm being very, very open-minded and skeptical about it because, there is a lot of people that will take advantage of the finger being pointed at Crinkle all the time. But he's a prick. He's done it. He's got this reputation for himself, haven't he, for being an antagonizer. So, the thing is, he knows how to fucking wind me up as well. He's one of the few people that knows how to push my buttons, but I don't know if he would stoop that low on Jamie's panel because it would probably get him a fucking ban for a week.
Yeah, Bill.
He has to mention not very nice stuff to push my buttons, but he knows what to do. He's a cunt. He knows what to do,
So we are now 25. Shady must be watching this. He must be watching this. I'm sorry if I talk about him.
No, that's fine. If he's around, he can jump on.
You know what I mean? I bought him a laptop and fucking it's like if it was me, I'd be awake 7 a.m. in the morning waiting for it to arrive. You know what I mean? Yep. The guy's phoning me, come outside. I said, I can't come outside.
Yeah, I know. I would have been up waiting outside.
That was a good laptop.
I thought he went to the fucking offie at 6 in the morning anyway.
That's what I mean. If I was him, I would have done a live at 7 a.m. and I could talk to him. I said, the guy's outside, come out. You know what I mean? But, you know what I mean?
Yeah, Public Eye is spot on there with that comment. Public Eye, spot on. This is fucking serious, Anyone I'm sort of, any of the people the few people that have got my number off YouTube, right? I implore them, if they've got the technology, to go into my phone and have a look. All my computers, you won't find anything like that. Nothing at all. And I can fucking, that's. I'm not going to say honest because people who start a sentence with honest, they're lying. But I do. I've said it before. I get embarrassed when I go to Amsterdam. The ladies of the night tapping on the window, walk past. I don't like the red light area. I get a bit embarrassed. We
don't like thirsty birds.
The trannies and a laugh, but when I'm stoned, but the girl, I'm just head forward walking. You know what I mean,
Mama? We don't like thirsty birds. Just tell them.
But I haven't been for a while. But me and my missus were thinking of doing when she's fit enough, doing a couple of days away. So I think it might be South Holland for a night and then fucking Belgium. Guessing back. Oh, I know. The blue light area, Bagman. Fucking hell. It's the last few times I went was fucking, really, really a lot of armed police everywhere. So I don't know if they were expecting some sort of fucking naughtiness or whatever. But the last few times I've been, the main central station is full of armed police. Schiphol and the Amsterdam red light area just full of armed police walking around. So I avoid it like the plague, unless I've got to walk through it to go to the other side of town for a coffee shop or something. Yeah, when I went with my missus, we even had a fucking, I say a lady of the night. She looked Hispanic, about 40, and about, I don't know, being nice, 20 stone. She was tapping the window to me and my missus, trying to get us to go in. Ew. And that was right on the edge of the red light area. So, she was €10. My missus was less embarrassed than I was.
Sorry,
Mr. Fubar. It was up one of the side streets, Mr. Fubar, just as you get up by the Science Museum and the docks. The Bay Area, the marina. So, right on the outskirts of the red light area.
Sorry, mate. I have to mute then. Fucking dog keeps barking. Can you hear it?
Oh, it's all right, man. Dog's all right, man.
We feed her she likes fucking bones, fucking all the shit we buy her from Tesco. Fuck me. Never stop. Bark. Bone after bone. It's like a fucking. It says, stop now. Stop. Fuck me.
Yeah, my old bitch used to be like that.
Oh my God.
But, my dog barked for the first time in ages yesterday when someone knocked the door, and he doesn't usually bark at his way. He's never barked at the door, to be honest.
Oh, bloody fly.
Oh, what's that, man?
How does that end up in there?
Oh, my God.
No way. A drunk fly.
He's having a wicked time.
It is. Oh, look at it go. Woo! Get it out. You want to get it out? Put it on the side on a piece of paper and watch it all around. Test.
He's having a wicked time.
He's doing a fucking
Throw
backstroke.
it on the floor. Make sure it survives.
Oh, guys. Get out.
Die, it's fucking late. Fucking. Oh, it flew off. See that then? It flew off.
Drunk fly, Gilbert. Drunk fly.
He's gonna have a good time tonight.
Well, it's gonna fly off drunk, isn't it? And whatever eats it is gonna get drunk. So whatever magpie or pigeon finds out is having a whale of a time.
That fly fucking tonight. She's having a wicked time.
Party. Yeah, my mum is supposed to be going to her 21st birthday party tonight, but she's not feeling well enough. She only wanted to go up for grub anyway, but she's not feeling up to it. James, if a fly goes in my cup of tea, I've got to tip it out. There's no picking a fly out. If a fly accidentally hits me in the lip or something, I go into meltdown and I have to get water and wash my lip and shit. They throw up on things to eat it and shit and gross, man.
Well, talk about flies. Guess what happened today? I had to whack her on the fucking the side of the fucking thing, trying to whack the fucking thing. A wasp went into it. I thought, oh, please fly away. It sat there right in front of Waka, and the Waka went over it, and then I thought I'd seen it. It was like that.
Yeah, I had to do a runner from an angry wasp the other day. It's that time of year where they're going to start fucking attacking people, isn't it?
Oh, it's awful. I didn't mean to do it. I thought, do not sit right in front of the Waka. What did it do? Fly into the Waka,
Cheeky.
and I push it forward, and then it was like that, flattened down.
I haven't seen any hornets this year, Mr. Fubar. Not one yet. I might do. I don't know. It might be a bit late now. But I did go for a walk up the mountain today. I didn't. Gary Baldy's dead fly biscuits.
See what I've done now? Let me switch the camera.
Yeah, I did go for a walk up the mountain today to see if there was any fungus out, and there was a couple of funguses. Nothing edible or psychedelic. Just some false chanterelles and some others, but I didn't. Some wax caps and that, but I didn't take any pictures or any film. But little walk up the mountain. I went up just in my t-shirt, which was all right because we didn't go far. But if we'd gone any further, I would have been fucking brisk. Nice day, but brisk up there today.
Just to keep the weeds growing. Sprayed it with fucking pure vinegar.
Yeah.
Buying like 20% vinegar. Mix. Oh, fucking hell, there's a wasp with my head there. Mix with fucking salt so it sticks to it. But I'm going to buy grass. Same as this.
Yeah.
Fake in it, but nice.
Yeah. That's all right. How wide is it? Is it wide enough to sort of no, once you got some grass, wide enough to like put a seat on?
No, I don't want fucking proper grass. I want fake the shit, so you'd have to do.
Yeah, you should build it up a bit so the grass sort of meets the top of the wall, and just leave a couple of inches and get a couple of get some cushioning in there, look, and put it in the shed when you ain't using it to keep it dry.
I put all this fucking weed proof down, so I had the fucking LED lights down here, but they all broke, didn't they? They was all flashing red, blue, and purple after a year. They wouldn't last, would they? The scumbags made in China.
Yeah. I had some cheap ones, and mine lasted like up the garden 2 or 3 years. We had some just lining the path, color changing ones to put the chickens away in the winter, and they lasted 2 or 3 years. I had to keep cleaning them like twice a year, but yeah, they weren't the best, not the best, but they were only like a quid or a quid 50 each. So
that straight line, that's what I done. I thought
me and Tyrone tried to talk him into it. Suicide. We tried to talk him into turning them into putting some freshwater fish in, tanking them out.
Yeah. Can't
LED lights on the bottom, fish, clean water. Make yourself a filter because you love your DIY, don't you? Make yourself a gravel filter out of a recycling box. Fucking great. Exactly, Gilbert. Exactly. Turn them into a mini polytunnel. Okay, cover the old garden with a fucking big polytunnel. Fucking hell. Some of the I've been doing a little bit of looking online at property, and some of the ones I've been looking at are fucking the types of old terraced or end of terrace that have still got lean-tos on the back with corrugated plastic on the roofs. Fucking brilliant. Love one. Outside toilet. Fucking brilliant. Gotta have it.
Big up the eye. Big up public eye.
Oh, Connie, it's only flies. I will put fly pupae in my mouth. I put maggots in my mouth to scare the kids, the grandkids, and that. So it's just flies. It's just flies. Afternoon taked. Yeah, it's just flies. I've got no problem with fucking spiders or anything else. It's just if a fly goes in my tea or land. I know other insects fucking eat shit and stuff, but Yeah, it's flies. It is, and flies like me, so they fucking horse flies hunt me down, and well, I had loads of gnats in here the other night. Fucking, around my light. Where is my camera? Around my light. I had the patio doors open, so they were all coming in around this fucking light, and then decided.
Yo, public eye. Yo. I need some more smoke.
Afternoon, Liam. Yeah, flies be protein. I was chasing them around the house the other week. With fly spray. Fucking hell. I don't know what was worse. Smell of fly spray or fucking actually having the flies in the house.
Sorry, man. It's the AMG show tonight. Say that, Mama.
Yeah, I got to mute for 1 second. I don't know if my missus wanted something.
Mama!
Yeah.
Say that. It's the AMG show tonight.
It's the AMG show tonight.
Big up the crew.
Come on, Bobby. Come on, dog. Quick. Come on, quick. Come on. He's feeling slow after his walk on the mountain today. Come on, bud. And he's had his dinner, and I bought him some food back from the fucking pub as well. He had about 4 ounces of gammon, about an ounce of beef, ounce and a half of beef meat and fat, and a sausage. So he was fucking chuffed. That made up for the howling while we were out. Yeah, Bob. Made up for the howling, didn't it? Squeak. Woo. We don't need no AMG.
No! We don't need no. Yo! Oi! Guess what happened today? I got a fine for school! £60, the bastard!
What for? Speeding?
No! The school! Because they fucking keep suspending her. Oi! Teacher! Leave my kids alone! Come on! I got fucking 2 letters, one for me, one for her. £60 fine each. Last 3 months your child's been absent. Oh, they keep sending her home every day, excluded, and I was saying, it's my fault. Them scumbags. I said,
I know. They fine up here for if you take your kids out of school to go on holiday in term time.
Yeah,
My
well,
daughter
I
had
said
a
to her, I said,
couple of warnings she's had.
yeah, I said to her, I said, don't. She told him, I said, oh, I'm going on holiday last week of the holiday, last week in a fucking term. And what happened, they sent you a thingy, but what they have to do, they have to prove your child had a 3 months fucking absent below the fucking percentage, basically. But
Yeah.
they keep sending her home, excluded every day. I have to keep picking her up from school. And last week of fucking term, she goes on holiday. She tells the fucking teacher, we're going to Spain, fuck you. And what happened? We got a fucking fine each, £60. £60 each fine. So I said, just pay it and try and get it back.
Yeah. Yeah. Is it worth contesting? You. Afternoon.
Hey, good afternoon. Thought I'd come up here. If you're rocking out,
What's that, Ash?
I thought if you're going to be rocking out, I'm coming up.
I haven't got my guitar in my hands a minute. I don't want to play it too much. It'll start to annoy people.
Believe me, it won't.
Yes, Connie. What guitar as well? Nearly. No, wrong one. Out of tune. Out of tune.
That sounds pretty good, that.
Get Spunky on, he'll show you how to play the guitar.
He will. Spunkfish is far better than me.
Oi, Spunky.
Afternoon.
Hello.
Afternoon here.
Hello.
That is Long Dog Silver. That's my son, that is.
Hey, Long Dog, good to see you, buddy.
Yeah, you too. Yeah, I just got off work.
Oh, you back in work, are you?
Yeah, I work. Yeah, I'm in Iceland. Like, it's a shithole.
Well, it's better than nothing, I suppose, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean, it's alright. Like, it's just the workload is a bit. I'm only part time in here, but the workload is like way too much for one person. Like the stuff
Yeah.
I do the online picking. Like,
Oh yeah.
and the amount of times I've been in doing overtime for nothing. I haven't been paid for it, and I've worked overtime. Like, it's taking a piss a bit. But I should be happy.
Put them hours in.
Yeah, it just takes piss. It does. Today was alright though. It wasn't too bad today.
Yeah.
Had to get searched because someone's been pinching from a till in there. So.
Oh dear.
Yeah, had to get searched on the way out today. Unfortunately.
Yeah. Mr. Fubar, I don't know. Thunderstruck.
Mama's son. They got Mama's son. Have you got the same beard as your beard is ginger, innit? Mama's is fucking grey.
Yeah,
it is now.
Yo,
it is now.
I got my new toy, like, you know. That's cool.
Oh, is that got games built in, or is it just a super?
No, it's for the PlayStation, like.
Oh, right.
Yeah. It works on. You can play anything on it though. Like, I mean, games with the right stick is kind of a bit. You can't really, but I've got the Sega collection on there. This is good.
Oh, right, nice.
Like,
I've got a little Mega Drive emulator console, a tiny little thing.
Yeah.
And it makes cartridges as well, but it's not bad. But
I got one of these. Oh, where is it? Shit. One of them. like an Android TV box, like, and I modified it so it's got like all the old systems on there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so it was a bit of a pain in the ass, but I got it to work, like, so that's all right, like. Oh,
It's good, isn't it?
I'm surprised you didn't see David this morning. We were down there this morning.
Yeah, I started at 12 today.
Oh right, we were gone by then.
I started at 12. Like, I was supposed to start at 2, but he rang me like 10 o'clock this morning and wanted me in. So manager's a bit of a tosser, like, he's an arsehole.
Mama.
Yeah.
Was that you back in the day? What, did you have a ginger beard back in the day?
Yeah.
Pick up the son. Pick up them. Pick up Mama's crew.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
it's
cut
a
mine.
pleasure,
Mine was getting wild. Like, I had to cut it. It was getting mad. Like,
It goes out. Okay, you have to keep. I have a pair of scissors. I go like.
Yes, James.
but I do like it.
Do it yourself. Fucking go. Don't go barber. Do it yourself.
Nah.
They want £10 a trim. Fuck that.
Yeah, I'll just do it myself. Yeah, fuck going to the barbers. Like,
Get a pair of scissors. That's all I do. Bam, bam, bam.
Thank you, ma'am.
Fucking
Yeah,
Shady. Shady's a fucking pair of scissors.
Shady's being consumed by his moustache.
Yeah,
Yes, it is.
He's
It
turned
reminds me
into a moustache yeti.
It's beginning to grow like claws, like a crab.
It is, yeah. Big up, Shady.
What you call that guy from your Futurama? You know that guy.
Dr. Zoidberg.
yeah, Zoidberg, yeah.
That's what he reminds me of.
I think I referred to someone as Dr. Zoidberg the other week, but I can't remember who it was. Someone on YouTube. Big up, Shady. Yeah, AMG's been like calling for Shady to come on.
Yeah, I heard him. Oh, I misheard somebody say they might have bought Shady a laptop. Is that correct?
He did.
Oh, well, big up for that. I mean, nice one.
A good laptop as well. That was fast as well.
It doesn't matter if it's good or not. If you've bought somebody else a laptop online, I mean, yeah, it's like a charity now, isn't it, for Shady? He gets money off Crinkle.
Yep.
Trouble is, I don't think Shady wants it though. If I was him, I would have been awake 7 o'clock a.m. this morning.
I know, but you know what Shady is. Sometimes if he drinks a lot, he's gonna not be getting up early, is he? And he normally spends most of his life on a night streams. But if you've just gone out your own way, and just because he maybe his technology is not very good, if you've gone off your own back and bought him it, that's amazing. I mean, if he's begged you for it, it's a different story.
Sad, and you try to help people, and then they're that fucking consumed. They don't realise I'm trying to help them.
Yeah, but sometimes I know that he might just think you're joking,
No, I'm not joking.
But have you not got his address? People out there have his address, or
I've got his address, but the guy couldn't find it.
Yeah. Look up. I think he might still be in chat. Jackie Body Liam. He's been doing the new Rebel, not Rebel. It's a Star Wars one, but you're like a privateer pilot.
Oh,
on the PC, he's doing it. It's fucking brilliant.
I played the latest Jedi one. That was good. I played that one. Jedi Survivor, I think it was. I played that one.
No.
That was good. It was really good. I like that one a lot. There's a new one coming out soon, actually. New Star Wars game.
I think that might be it. That Harney's playing at the moment. Afternoon, Peggy. But it's really good. He's been he's doing it on the PC, so he's like sort of been fine tuning his PC to it, I think, and a couple of times he's had to like stop because it hasn't been running properly and then reboot it, or whatever. But hell of a game, hell of a game. It looks as if once you get into it, and start building up some money and that, it looks like real fucking fun.
Yeah.
Afternoon.
How do?
Afternoon.
I was enjoying that jamming.
Yeah, let's carry on the jam.
That was pretty funky. I like the Jimi Hendrix.
See you.
Yeah, I fucked it up. I shouldn't pick the guitar up cold and try and play things like that. I should really practice first.
Are you off to pick Baron up?
Yeah.
Cool.
Do you think I can get him over my head?
Yeah.
I bet I could bench him. I could probably bench.
I don't know about a full clean and jerk, but bench press, mate. You can maybe bench press Baron. I don't know.
I think she can use Baron like an air guitar and play him behind his head.
Diddly. Oh, that would be funny. I love it when you pick up the guitar that ministry. So it flows through you.
Yeah, I'm saving up for a new electric at some point. This is a Stag. Oh,
nice.
It's alright. It was cheap.
Well,
but it's alright.
There's I don't know if the neck needs a tweak, but do you remember the like silvery gold Yamaha that David had?
Yeah.
I'll ask him. It's in my place, so I'll ask him what he's doing with it, and if he doesn't want it, I'll just bring it down.
Yeah, right. Yeah. I've been.
I haven't got any. I haven't got any fucking amps or anything at the moment, though.
Yeah,
just what I'm using,
Yeah.
I saw your little box there for your games and stuff. Is that like a Android box?
Yeah. It is. Yeah.
Have you saved the build so you can like distribute it if somebody wants a copy?
Actually, yeah. There's I followed a YouTube video actually.
Oh, cool. Yeah, because I make my own builds for stuff too, but
you got public eye.
Sometimes I like to check out other ones.
Yeah, I followed a YouTube video, and it runs pretty well. It doesn't do anything above Nintendo 64 though, so it doesn't do PS2 or GameCube or anything like that. But anything under that,
great to get the old games on.
Yeah, I think I've got 10,000 plus on there. I think.
Whoa. Be great for
like too many to actually play, but it's just I wanted to have them all somewhere. So yeah, it's good. I like it.
Well, if we ever get locked down again, I'll have to get going on one of them.
Yeah, I gotta be honest. I do. I should really download some emulated games on the PS4 because I do like my emulators and I do like my old console games.
Emulating's the best thing because the prices of retro stuff now is so what's the word? Like retro games are ridiculously priced now because of it's really inflated because of the demand from. So
do you know what I really want but I can't find anywhere?
What's that?
A guitar from Guitar Hero.
Oh, they're expensive.
I'm gonna make one, I think.
There's places that do custom. You can get custom build ones online. People make them.
Busy. You're busy. Have a little strum, Liam. Have a little strum.
Yeah, go on.
I've been trying to learn Neon by John Mayer. It's one of the hardest things I've ever tried to learn. Like I don't know how he does it because he says he only uses his thumb and his index finger.
Yeah.
But what he plays, you wouldn't think that he was just using them. You'd think he was going crazy, but he's not. He's just using them, and he does like that motion, but the entire I can't do it. Like I can't do it. Like it's ridiculous.
Susan's
like
hogging the
from
Guitar
Muse,
Hero guitars.
the bass player from Muse always plays with his fingers. He doesn't play with a pick, so a lot of people struggle to emulate his sound.
Yeah, I on the bass, I went from playing with a pick, obviously, from playing guitar onto bass, and after about a year, I just threw the pick away one day on the bass, and that was it.
I'm going to mute my mic a minute. I need to.
Yeah. Yeah, so when I do play bass, I do play with fingers. I never use a pick on the bass.
Slap of the ass.
And that's why I can sort of pick a little bit on guitar, but not too much. It's because I'm used to playing with fingers, but mine are sausages, so picking's quite hard. I've got sausages, but they're getting faster again from practicing a bit.
One of your favourite punk groups, them Stiff Little Fingers.
Oh, I love Stiff Little Fingers. Alternative Ulster is one of my favourite fucking albums.
Yeah.
Johnny Was, their version of Johnny Was a Bob Marley is fucking class. Absolute class. Like,
I was listening to a lot of Bob Marley last night.
I've been listening to AI generated cover versions, so like Bob Marley singing, I don't know, Frank Sinatra.
Ooh, that's weird.
Brilliant, yeah, I know. Like the Beatles singing like Oasis and.
Does that not do you nothing?
No, it's confusing. It's a little bit like if you say like in the middle of the night, it's dark, and you say to the Baron, go and get me a glass of orange juice, and he fetches you back up apple juice. And when you first have that first drink, your brain's confused because you asked for orange and you got apples, and it's dark and you didn't see. It's kind of that kind of confusing, but it's good at the same time because it's different. But at the same, it's like the same.
It's something you might wanted and you didn't know you wanted it.
Yeah. And you have never heard the Beatles singing Oasis songs, so it's kind of, I know it's weird, but it's good how they do it.
Yeah, I'll have to have a go at that.
Oh.
Yes, Angie.
Yeah. Well, I've been watching loads of
aliens.
No, CGI shit on YouTube. Oh.
Yeah.
You have to think what's going on, don't you?
Well,
if it's too
90% of what you see on television nowadays, like adverts, things, everything's done by CGI. They don't need actors, you don't need photographers. It's all just done
that's why they love animations. They don't have to pay anybody.
So
you can't tell the difference. The human eye cannot tell the difference between a painting or a real picture.
Ash, don't you think CGI's gone from TV to YouTube? It must have switched it. It must have done that. It must have done it.
Yeah, of course.
No one watches TV, did they? No one watches that crap.
I can prove it myself right now.
Oh, mate, I have been watching a little bit of TV. I've been watching a little bit, but that's just The Witcher.
I love The Witcher.
Yeah, we love Netflix, don't we? But I'd love that TV license guy to come round here. Where's your TV license? They keep sending me letters. It's not even plugged in. I said to her, don't even fucking plug that shit into that TV.
Ooh, Ministry. I found out something yesterday that you probably don't know about. You know the television series World's Toughest Prisons with Ralph Rowe?
Yeah.
There's a new season coming out shortly.
Oh, nice. Is he the one that went to that? Is that prison in Colombia?
Yeah, he's been all over. There's about 3 seasons already on Netflix. Yeah.
I haven't seen.
Yeah,
I haven't seen
he
the
did
one
burn
on
for things
Netflix.
that he didn't do. He went to prison for something he didn't do, didn't he?
Oh yeah, that guy. That's right. I know. Yeah. Did he go?
Murder he didn't commit.
Yeah. Was it abroad? He went to prison.
No, it was here in Britain.
So I remember there was some guy that I watched. He served something like 5 years for a crime he didn't commit in Colombia or somewhere, and managed to survive it. I think the only way he managed to survive it was because he was ex-military. And I'm not sure if it was a one-off documentary about him, maybe going back to that prison.
Ooh, man, that must have been horrifying for him.
But to me, it could be like the left-right thing. No TV, love Netflix. Remember that? Fuck TV, love Netflix. But I bet they've got the hand in that as well. I bet they got the hand in that.
Yeah.
Just because it's not GMTV in the morning doesn't mean they're not programming you. To me.
Well, that's why they call TV programs.
Oh, I love that. I love that Netflix. I love it. I love that Netflix. It's nothing to do with the TV programming. Nothing to do with that.
I watch that little television. I've still got, well, the season's still going on, but I've still got the whole of this season of fucking Australian Rugby League, the NRL, to watch. I've got half a season of fucking Super League to watch. That's how little telly I watch. If the telly's on and the missus is out, there's music coming out of it through the surround system. You know, I'm done with all that. Mainstream media programming. All you get, they just designed to make you miserable. Don't watch mainstream media news. It's designed to make you miserable. Never anything happy. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Who is it?
We got a soundboard. Hello, soundboard. Hello, soundboard. Little Laura K soundboard. Hello.
That sounds like Anthony A.J. Smith, the way he's breathing there.
Well, it's Laura. It's authenticated as Laura, and it was the same video as the other night. So in the black dress with the red lipstick. You fucking hell.
Weirdos, aren't
they? Gone. Look, he's just straight away. Come off it, man. Fucking hell. I saw the video of Laura the other night on someone's channel, so you know, I'm not that stoned and I'm not that stupid. I'm not having a big fucking some black fella stuck up another black fella on my fucking YouTube screen. No, it's not happening. I thank you.
Tell him, Mama. Tell him.
I will fucking tell him. No wieners on my channel, thank you very much. Unless it's sausages in a bun. And then wieners are allowed, but that's it. And anyway, Laura would comment first, like someone said yesterday. Laura always comments first that she's coming on panel.
Saying that, Laura don't like my sausage in a bun, does she?
No, I think she likes. I think she doesn't mind a sausage in a bun, but I think she likes it with a few clams as well. She's like the perpetual fucking pendulum. She swings both ways. Only having a giggle, Laura. If you're listening, I love you, Laura. You're great.
Big up Laura Lou. Big up the Lou.
She likes her wiener soaked in clam juice. Afternoon argument. Yeah, clam chowder. We like some mean clam chowder. Yo. There we go. The comments are starting. It's been like really chill. I haven't had to warn anybody today in the chat. I haven't had to give anybody a fucking yellow card or nothing yet. So now I could have given the attempted porn bomber a yellow card, couldn't I? Shady, if you're already in chat, AMG wants a word with you. Yeah, fucking big moustache bugger.
Jump up, Shader.
You fucking huggable Yeti, you.
They've refunded me, haven't they? I said, you go home, you can't find it, and fucking refund me.
Well, after AMG, you can't have that hanging around in a distribution warehouse because it will go fucking missing.
The guy said it's a laptop. I said, the guy who's white, he has a grey beard. He went, a laptop, I can't give it to no one. I went, well, I said, just if you can't do it, and he phoned me back, he went, no, I can't see it. It's all takeaways on the front. I can't get round, no access or something, he said. I said, just refund me. Refund me.
Yeah.
I've now got to wait 7 days for a fucking refund.
Yep. August will make their couple of pence interest, wouldn't they?
Well, I know. Did you not speak to Shady beforehand, before organising this?
Yeah.
I spoke to him, but he don't even have a fuck. He went. The guy said, "Come outside." I said, "No, it's from me, mate. I've not got his number. You don't." Shady said, "Mobile number."
Shady knew though. Shady, but you know, Shady fucking goes to the offie at like 6 a.m. and sleeps for a few hours and gets up and drinks, doesn't he? So, you know, he said that the other day. That's what he's been doing is like waking up at 2 or 3 and having a live and a couple of beers or whatever, and then going down the fucking offie at 6 a.m. and then going to sleep, or you know, or coming on to one of the morning streams and for a couple of hours before he gets kicked off.
If that was me, I would have done a live stream 7 o'clock this morning, knowing it's going to be turning up, and would have talked to him. The guy would have phoned me, said I'm outside. He went, "Oh, come outside." I said, "Oh, it's with me. I'm not phoning him." I said, "I've got his number." He doesn't have a fucking mobile, does he? How much was that? That was a good laptop. 2022 laptop. 2022. What can I do? What can I do? I can't fucking talk to him. I can't phone him. What the fuck can I do?
Well, he hasn't been around at all this morning, I don't think. And I don't think he did a live early either because there wasn't one in my feed unless he deleted it. Look at that bag, man. You got an empty house today, William?
Yeah, they've been out since yesterday. So, and I bought a game I did the other day. Like, it's not out yet, but you can pay to like get in early, right? And the queue for it is like it didn't work the first day, and so I tried playing yesterday. Queue of 20,000 people waiting to get in. 5-hour wait list. Like 5-hour wait time to get into play. So I was like, I'm not playing it. Like I'm not sitting here for 5 hours. Like you're mad. Yeah. And then if you get in, people are getting kicked out after 10 minutes. So they've been sat there waiting for 5 hours and get kicked out 10 minutes later. They're mad. Yeah. Like they're mad. They're going to be working on compensating people.
Oh, hey, mom. Yeah, that was wrong way there. You let us on. And you put the banner up, then you let that was a privilege anyway. How are you doing, Ministry?
All right, man. I'm all right.
Who we got on the panel, mate? Who's on the panel?
We got AMG.
AMG, bud.
Or Sua, which is Argash.
He's playing on a fucking game in the bottom, isn't he? He's smoking a joint. Oh, no, it's not the microphone. It's the microphone. Look like a joint when you turn your head.
That's my son.
It looked like he's smoking. Well, he will be smoking a joint if that's your fucking son, then, mate. Let's face it.
Yeah.
Oh, fucking hell. I'll tell you what, like, Minister, I'm not the only one that's thinking that. Like, YouTube, I thought YouTube couldn't get any worse at the minute. Like, it's fucking crazy, mate.
Yep. It's been chill over here.
I know.
And last night I sort of was iffing and butting about doing a live, but I got distracted by a certain Scouse mate, and I had a few messages to try and get hold of him to make sure he was okay, but obviously he was, because he was fine this morning.
Who, Flavs?
Yeah.
He's fucking my favourite flavours, that fucker. Listen,
he was on a shake last night.
He's a fucking. I'm not kidding you, mate. I've always, since day one, Flavours, I used to jump on his lives, mate, and just have a go. Like we're there on Yam Ministry. I mean, we're all guilty of, you know, having a bit of back and forth and whatnot. But at least there's still a few of us that can have that back and forth and then end the live and go away and like whatever, and not have any malicious intention at the end of it. And that's becoming few and far between now, mate.
It is. You know, I'm sort of watching and participating in less and less live streams, because I'm like a lot of people. If it does get too rowdy, I'll just go somewhere else. You know, if it gets too much, you know, I will go somewhere else. Obviously, everyone loves a bit of the drama and whatnot.
Depends what kind of drama, though, Ministry.
Yeah, if we said otherwise, we'd be lying. We do enjoy it, and yeah,
fucking right. Come on, Ministry. That's where we all met, man. You know, back in the day, right, when I was brand new on YouTube, and I came across Ali's. That was a kind of fun and like the worst malicious intent that you would ever get, right? Which was basically a slap on the wrist, right? But them days, it's like I'll say it again. It's like the 90s rave scene, Ministry. They're gone. You'll never get them back, right? And it's moved on to a woke society, cancel culture, and this is like our society. But YouTube is doing exactly that. It's not just YouTube as well, mate. There's other platforms. You know, you've got Discord. Discord is WhatsApp. They're like all these social media platforms. They're just that to recruit. Like and I'm not going to say their names, but there's some weird fuckers that have approached onto YouTube that, like, I mean, just you've got to ask questions. But again, I will refrain from making a judgment, because I know nothing, Ministry. All I know is when I come over here, right, Mom looks after me, and if I see anything fucking wrong, he will tell me. Yeah, Mom is Ministry of Madness. He's not me mom. You know, fucking hell. Oh, mate, honestly, my head's been baffled, man. The last few days, it's crazy, mate.
Oh no, I've seen like a little bit of not too much drama, but a little bit, and I just don't know. I just don't watch really, because I've got no clue what's going on when I turn on. You know, channels, I don't know who's arguing with who, why they're arguing.
It's like missing 4 episodes of EastEnders, isn't it? You know what I mean? You can never really catch up unless you watch the omnibus.
Yeah, I love John Smith. I think he's fucking great. He's funny. I watched a bit of his live. I think it was maybe last night or night before, and I didn't really have a clue what was going on. You know, because I'm just not up to date on, you know, what's going on with John Expo and everybody, because I don't really watch. You know, I watch PP, yourself, and a few others but.
You didn't watch me last night, mate, did you? I was baked to fucking bits, mate. I'm not kidding you. I say last night it would have been very early hours. That it was 7 or something o'clock this morning. Man, and Ministry, I don't know how I stayed awake for the 4 hours extra, mate. I was smoking Cali shit, smoking Cali weed, and I even had a puck in the bottom of my grinder.
Afternoon, Nathan. Afternoon, Luke. Yeah, I had an early one last night. I was off, like I said. I watched about the first 10 minutes of Jamie's Society X. Said a few hellos and whatnot, and I was off there and I watched one episode.
I was on Society X last night. I was. So just joined the panel, Alec. Who's that?
Nathan.
Nathan. How are you doing, Nathan? How are you doing? Where have you been the last couple of days?
I've been around.
He's been around. He's been
you just
been around the world, and I can't find my baby. Is that the kind of? Nathan, your clue. Nathan. Can I ask you a serious question, mate? Right? Because I'm trying to evaluate.
Wait. It depends on what it's to do with first.
Well, it's a serious question. Like, if you didn't want to ask you a question,
it depends on what it's to do with first. It depends on what it's to do with first. It's to do with this shit that's been going the past couple of days. I don't want to
know. Look, Nathan, did you not get from me, mate, the other day that I don't have a fucking Scooby-Doo who you are, right? Who this shit is going on, and I'm not really interested, right? I'm not. But what I wanted to ask you is, apparently you all came over from a place called Discord, right? Right or wrong?
All right, mate. Like I've been said, I know about stuff that happened in the last couple of days. I don't want to know, mate. It's move on.
No, I was just going to ask you, what is Discord?
I've already gone and said shoot. If it's anything to do with what's happened the past couple of days,
I fucking move on, man. We don't fucking care anyway. It's been discussed for fucking ever. Like we were just talking about. Drama fucking it never goes away. Like what happened?
Listen, who the fuck asked you to pipe up, you stupid little dickhead, you? Don't fucking come on now with your narrative, you daft cunt, you, right? Fucking dial him. You only live a stone's throw away from me, Arkash, right? I'm fucking flattening you like a flat earth, you little dial him, you. You're always fucking piping up for the wrong ones, aren't you? Go on. Ministry, you will have to kick me, mate, because I'll get worse and worse with these cunts.
Brett,
do you just go and call me a wrong?
Brett, you can't say Gollum, can you? Because Gamer's not here. Get on to the Gamer show.
No, look, I apologize. All I was going to ask Nathan is, what is Discord as opposed to YouTube? Because apparently, what I was told is this whole shit that we're now being engrossed in came from Discord. So all I was going to say is, what is it like in comparison to YouTube? Because I don't understand it. Then he had him saying, well, I'm not answering questions about what's been going on over the last few days. And then Arkash jumping on.
It's a private, mate. It's just another communication server.
Right, but it's not like a live stream like now. There could be 60 people in the chat, but only 15 commenting. So there could be people watching. You don't know who they are. On Discord, it's not like that, is it?
No.
If people are in
that was all I wanted to ask you, mate. I wasn't fucking trying to trip you up. And Arkash, who the fuck do you think you want a white knight, Nathan? You daft cunt, you?
I'm white fucking knight, name one. Fucking like you said when you came on. Why is it all fucking shit for? Why can't we have a laugh? Why can't we walk away after you've had an argument with somebody and come back the next day all fucking bright?
Well, Arkash, that's how it used to be. Hang on a second, Arkash. This has been brought into our community where we all sit and haven't got a Scooby-Doo what's going on, but we're made it engrossing it, right? So are we not allowed to ask questions about the things that's going on, right? Or do we just have to conform and confide to the rules and regulations?
Do you know the only one who asks questions around here? The fucking police, and you're not the police. Sorry
for asking questions. Do you know what I mean? But that's how the world evolves. That's how ideas and formulas get built on me. No one goes with the same narrative. Do you think Albert Einstein didn't get looked at like a dickhead? Gravity? What's gravity? Who the fuck is Arkash?
Well, you're going off things what people said from hundreds of years ago. And I'll tell you this now, because we've got the internet here.
You will tell me nothing, son. Right? I will choose to listen to you if I want to.
Right, go on, then. Go on. Sit down and do what you
want. No, go on, I'll listen to you. Go on, I'll let you talk. Go on.
Because we've got the internet here today, right? In 100 years' time, you're going to be fucking discussing this. It won't be like, scientists back in the day, like fucking all them. It's going to be like, Nathan once did this in Discord. That's what it's going to be.
But there's your mentality there. No, why would it be that there? Why would it be that? Why did you instantaneously come on and think that I was attacking Nathan, right? Why did you think that, Arkash? Why did you feel the need to defend him, right? When I wasn't attacking him.
I was defending the happiness. I was defending your words, Chris. Your
right,
words.
So all I asked him his opinion, what he knows a lot more about than I fucking do. Okay.
Where does the question get you? Like you said, he didn't want to hurt you. He was backed into a corner straight away, man. Give the guy a break. fucking shake his hand first.
A break from what exactly? I don't know what he needs a break from. I don't even know who he fucking is, man. I haven't got a Scooby Doo.
Like you don't know what's going on, but I want to ask you a question. And it's
because they're all bringing it, they're all talking about it over here, and we've all got to see these normal panels we would jump onto are being now taken over by this whole shit, right? So forgive me for wanting to know what Discord is.
Oh, well,
Miss, you're back in a minute, mate. I've just got to quickly go and look at
I can say something here. I can say something here. Christopher Brick, Discord Divas, if you want to know what that is, go to Shit's channel and they've got on there some woman, she explains it.
Who did you say? Whose channel? Because I call Facebook 50 Facebook, right? That's what I call that. So you call it Diva Discord? What is that what you called it?
Type in YouTube shits and giggles. So
shits and giggles.
Yeah, the Disco Diva. You see his channel that short on there.
He runs Discord shits and giggles.
Oh gosh. Listen, mate. No, right. Oh gosh, you jumped up here and interrupted people asking questions for whatever reason, right? No one has any malicious intent, right? All I want to know is what the fuck I'm listening to and what it's about, right? Because if I've got to listen to the normal lives I listen to but not understand what's going on them, what else do I do?
Go watch fucking Peppa Pig or something.
Why? Why should I? Why the fuck should I? You don't tell me what to do. Daft cunt.
I know you're right. I know.
No, I'm not fucking right. That's why I'm asking questions, right?
Chris.
You, for some reason, don't want us to ask them for whatever reason, Akash. You've always been a bit of a bell end to me, haven't you? You've always been a bell end to me, haven't you?
When he fucking comes on, he's depressing anyway. He doesn't say fuck all. Do you know what I mean? But I'm sick of people just arguing constantly. It's been going on for
what like you're doing now? You come up here to argue? That didn't you? You're not very good at it though, Akash, are you? You lose your temper straight away.
Here comes the uncontrollable raging. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You know, always rely on ministry.
I usually put a break in things.
that was long overdue, ministry. But Akash, come on. Oh, wait a minute.
No, never mind, come on.
We haven't got bad words to say with each other. Akash, come on. But you've done this a few times to me.
Man U's going to get beat off fucking Tottenham later on. Newcastle's going to fucking stuff Man City.
And as you're on Akash, I've paid for TNT and the band's watching it with us. I'm going to laugh.
Right, sound. It's a little bit like, if you sit with your family today and fucking a drunk comes around, you just wants to party and that, and you just want you want to push them out. That's like me with the drama today. I don't want to do fucking. I don't want to.
I know, but Akash, this is like you. This is like you going to your neighbour's 4 doors down, right? Because the drunks turned up there, right, and then being offended by it. And he once turned up at your door arguing. We weren't even arguing here.
I know, but the drama was coming. I was fucking standing up for me, you know.
What were you standing up for, Akash? Seriously, mate.
That's all it is. But there's many other things we
can
talk about.
But Akash, you're very quick. You're very quick to do what you want to do elsewhere, right, and when someone pulls you up on it.
Quick to jump.
Whenever I ever jumped on a panel and said, "Akash, shut the fuck up," then no. You had no ministry could have easily just turned around and went, "Chris, you specky bastard, shut the fuck up now before I kick you, Geordie cunt," right? And he's just done there. He put a little bit of a fucking barrier between what was going on. Rightly so. You didn't do it that way, Akash. You jumped up here, right? And I don't.
So what? Let's move on. Then,
but it's all right for you to do what you want, but not me. Who the fuck do you think you are, son?
Probably some fucking. I know exactly who I am.
Do you? You still don't even know what the flat Earth model is, man. So and you defend that. So that doesn't give you any credibility.
Is that all you've got?
It is actually. That's me done now. So.
What are you going to do? Carry on drinking your fucking cheap cider?
Cheap. I am. I've actually moved on to wine now because it's cheaper.
Well, the Lamborghini.
No, not that cheap, you daft cunt. Fucking hell, come on, Bella Briscoe. You see, you got that there, didn't you? I was going to drink Pulse, but it gives us heartburn.
I know you, Chris. You wear fucking Slazenger.
Did I? He been watching me? Ooh, oh gosh, come on. You need to get them cameras taken out of my house, mate. Honestly.
Cameras, I've got eyes.
You've got eyes? You haven't got him on your side as well, have you? He's another flat earther.
Where's that?
Look at eyes. If you're watching.
Oh, eyes. He's good. It's Arkash. I worry about. You know what I mean? He's not taking his blood pressure tablets, and when he gets himself high rate like that, you know, I worry about him.
Well, like I say, we just need more people to be fucking standing up for stuff like this.
Arkash. So, what were you standing up for there?
Like I've stated, I'm not going to go around. I just couldn't be asked for to sit there when I'm just rolling a joint.
You weren't sitting there though. You put yourself in the middle of it, Arkash.
I know. Right? Doesn't matter. So I fucking stepped out.
So you think ministry needs looked after? He's got his fucking son on the panel. He's got his fucking son.
I did not say them words.
Arkash.
I said, like from myself.
For who? Oh, were you doing it? Were you doing a solid for the chat or something like?
No, for myself, I've told you. Not for fucking nobody else.
Right, so Arkash, why did you come up here attacking me, right, when you thought I was gonna you thought I was gonna ask Nathan horrible questions. That's what it sounded like, right?
Well, I was outside when fucking Nathan came up anyway, because I thought, oh, we fucking go. Everybody's gonna get the daggers out.
But Nathan was on. I was on there before Nathan. When Nathan come up here, all I asked him.
Start shouting, I'll fucking shout, and I'll get all the attention to me, yeah.
I made my stance on that whole shit known the other day. I was not interested in watching that shit, listening to that shit to do with Nathan and all. I'm just not interested, you know. And Nathan's welcome here. You know, if people want to label him something, it's not proven. It's
This is what I'm saying, ministry mate. I have no fucking basis to judge that kid, right? Other than what has been put on you, and I don't. All I wanted to know was because apparently this thing Discord, right, is a bit like YouTube, but it's. Nathan's just answered the question there, but that's all I wanted, Arkash. But you felt the need to jump up and go. Oh no! You didn't turn around and say, "Oh, let Chris answer the question."
Do you want me to say sorry to you, Christopher? Is that what you want? Do you want me to?
I didn't want you fucking dare say sorry to me, you little wet wipe.
You want me to apologise to you, Chris?
No, I didn't. I think less of you, right? Just realise that, Arkash. I'm not here. I'm not. If I want to, you've just said it's easy to create drama. Ministry's the fucking king of it, right? He's the king of it, right? He's that laid back, he falls asleep most of the time, right? That's how laid back the fucker is, okay? But don't you think it was pulled over his eyes, mate?
Well,
you do not think that I've got the utmost respect for this fucker on about mom, you know? And but come on, you think I'm going to no? You disrespected him by jumping up and shouting at me, and you think I'm going to sit and say no?
Well, yeah, you think I'd just fucking sit and say no?
But you weren't even yet to get involved. You put yourself in it, man. Hold these two horses while I count them, you thick fucker.
Whoop whoop. Vintage 2017.
You know how I now haven't been offensive, Arkash? Do you know how I now haven't been offensive? Because ministry hasn't kicked us. Because you wouldn't think twice if I was fucking, you know. Come on. We all know that. So what made you think you needed to jump up and go, we're all sick of this and blah, blah, blah. What it sounded like to me, Arkash.
Can you explain it again for the fucking 400th time?
Oh, sorry. I thought it was 350. I like to get past the 350 mark, you know, just so I know everyone's heard it. But I never mean to get to 400, Arkash. I do apologise.
Have you been eating onions? Because you do repeat yourself.
I've been tasting a few Funyuns, you know what I mean? And that's through YouTube and Discord crossing, you know. So if you're happy with these just mixing together and not asking questions and understanding where people come from, then you partake in that, son. But I ain't gonna not ask questions just because you said I can't, right? You fucking divvy. Fucking hell.
No.
Listening to someone that thinks it is fucking flat.
5 minutes. Couldn't use it. Far too complicated for me. And it just seems to cause trouble because, you know, if I think once you're in someone's server, you can go back and look at conversations and whatnot. And it's not.
Do you know where I first heard of Discord ministry? And we all know. I mean, our Bear, when Bear started moving away from, and who was it? What's he called?
How you doing? You all right? Hi, everyone.
Hi, Reese. How are you, Robert?
You know, Michael. You got Marshall.
Doing all right. It's Saturday night.
Raw.
We're going to break out the Jim Beam. We're gonna have a little drinky poos tonight, guys.
Is that
nice.
Reese? Is that you? Can I get a 1 2 1 2?
Mic check 1 2. What you gonna do?
Can I get a 69 yum yum yum?
69 yum yum yum.
Yeah. I'm gonna kill some wonton soup. I'll give you some wonton soup.
You can't listen. Whoa! You can't say shit like that, on you. You know what I mean?
You know what? No wonton soup. I got wonton soup long time, brother.
I love you long time. You get me wonton soup. It's a wrong order, but I love it anyway.
Yeah, man.
I do like the wonton. I'll be honest.
Listen, I can't stand the fucker. It's not even soup. It's like fucking water that's got a bit of snot in it.
It's just chicken water with a couple of leaves and a bit of snot.
if it's made properly, it's actually really nice. I make good egg drop soup, you know.
I do.
We need another recipe for this now.
So,
dishwater.
Get yourself a good quality chicken stock. Not from stock cubes. You want to buy it fresh out of the fridge in the supermarket, in a tub. And chop up some onions, some carrots, some celery really, really fine, and put them in a pan and brown them off slightly, give them some colour. Pour your chicken stock over the top while the onions are still frying and let it, sizzle up and boil up, and all that flavour that's in the pan will transfer into the chicken stock. Then you strain all the vegetables out, you throw the vegetables away. Put the chicken stock back in the pan, you thicken it with a bit of cornstarch, and then you get your eggs, whisk your eggs up really, really well, beat them really, really well, and then you drizzle them slowly into the boiling stock as that's boiling over and it sets immediately. And then throw some sweet corn in, throw some spring onions in, salt, pepper, a bit of garlic and ginger if you want, but that finishes it.
Babe, stick the oven on. I'm feeling hungry.
Egg ribbons.
Fucking hell, honestly, I'm not kidding you. You should have your own cooking channel, you.
I trained as a chef. I talk a really, really good meal. I should be in food sales.
I'm not kidding you. Honestly, I'm frothing at the mouth, right? Isn't it? If you take a chicken when you have a cooked chicken and you strip it, right? Yeah. Isn't that the best thing to get the stock from? If you were going to get raw stock.
Yeah. So what you want to do is you want to take that carcass, and you want to again with the carrots, onions, and celery, but leave them quite chunky this time. You can leave the skin
just collateral damage on. That's all they are.
Throw them into a roasting tray with your chicken bones, right? And roast them all together. Roast them till they're not almost black. You want them really, really dark. The dark. Don't tell you mash them after that. You mash them. Color is flavor, yeah. So reduce it all down. Sorry, roast it all down, and then get a big stock pan. Put your stock pan on. Put your chicken bones and your vegetables in the stock pan and boil them slowly for hours and hours and hours, and then you keep topping the water up because it'll reduce down, the flavors will concentrate, and ultimately what you get at the end of that is your stock. You strain it all off. If you want to clarify it, you've got to do something with the mirepoix. So I don't know if you know what mirepoix is. It's when you get a carrot, an onion, and a stick of celery, and you fine dice it really, really small. The smaller the better, because what happens is when you put that into the chicken stock and you boil that, any particulate matter that's in the chicken stock clings to the vegetables, and the more surface area there is, the easier it is for it to cling. So,
Gordon Ramsay's fucking father, this, isn't it?
Oh, mate, you've no idea. I can go on for fucking hours. If you mention food to me, I'll take you on
for hours. Seriously, I've already had a 3-course meal now, right? In my mouth, taste bud wise, right? I just can't wait that long to make the soup. What you're on about? Can I go to Asda and get a replica of it or not?
Probably, but it won't be anywhere near as good.
Nah, listen, I used to look at I remember, look at me, I was on the windows, right, when I was a young lad, right, window cleaning, my father and his mate, right, that was in the credit crunch times, right, but again, we would stop at certain houses and get cups of tea, right, but this one house would get chicken soup, right, and I'm not kidding you, there was bones in the soup, right, and I looked at me down, and I went, what? Chris, that's when he went, remember what your nanny said? I went, but these were big bones, but just pick the bones out. You know, you're not stupid enough to fucking swallow a bone, but that's the flavour. Honestly, I've never had a chicken soup with that kind of flavour, because the bones are the flavour.
Yeah, of course it is. Especially when you roast them.
It's where all the goodness is as well.
Yeah, of course it is. There's you know, most of like all your iron in a chicken, because chicken's really, really white meat. All the iron in the chicken is in the marrow, in the middle of the bones.
You know the butcher's treats on the bottom of the chicken. There's two little fucking like
oysters. They're called the oysters. They're basically what.
Fucking right, and you know what it is? I'm not kidding you. How many years I threw that chicken carcass away?
Best
you know,
bit of it. Best bit of bird, mate.
Oh mate, I'm not kidding you. That chicken carcass, right? When I buy one now, because again, it's just. The best meat is the meat that you like. The wife, I'm not kidding you. The other wife, right? You buy chicken breast from Asda, and what she does before she cooks it, she cuts all the white bits off, right? But not just the white bits. It's got about like 10-15 mil of the good bit as well, just to make sure it's all off. And then by the time she's cut that chicken breast a bit, it looks like a prawn. Do you know what I mean? It's that big, and I'm like, what the fuck? I paid £4 for them free. Fucking hell! Do you know what I mean? That's why we've got to buy 3 packs. But that's where the flavour is, man. Honestly.
You know, it's. I can take a raw chicken and break it down into 8 pieces in, I would say, less than 2 minutes.
How long would it take you to do to a human body then?
Ooh,
no comment.
I haven't really thought about that. Although I've watched a hell of a lot of Dexter, and that's one thing that he likes to do an awful lot. So when I was doing my rap stuff, that's who I was channeling when I was saying some of the shit I was saying. That's why it's a bit. You know, there's some fucking weird shit happens on Dexter, and I've been watching it recently, so I just sort of channeled some of the imagery from that into my rap tune.
Okay.
Hey, Ministry, look at it. Honestly, I am going to have to go and make some eat now because my mouth's but honestly, but Ministry, you do know that I wasn't coming over here to cause any. You know that, mate.
Oh, of course I know that. Yeah,
and this is just because it's so easy distracted to go on to something positive, which is food. And that's now got my mind going on food, so I am literally. Honestly, I can't make a chicken soup, right? So I've got some chicken wings, right? So I'm going to go and try and replicate this to a certain extent, right? I'm not going to post it as a video because it'll turn into shit. But honestly, boys, thank you for the distraction. And again, Ministry, mate, that's what I came over here for, mate. I didn't come over. I was here, and then everyone else jumped on, whatever. Spun that narrative, mate, and I hope you know that I'm not like that, mate.
No, you're all good over here, Chris. All good.
Good, man. Listen, honestly, I'm gone because I'm fucking starving. Boys, girls, people of over 18, love you, leave us.
In a bit.
Oh, Chris, cheers for coming on.
See you, Chris.
Oh.
No drugs were abused in the making of this live stream. Nope. Whatever happened to the drugs was entirely consensual.
Yes.
It told me that it wanted what I did to it. It wasn't abuse. I had permission.
Yeah, Nathan came on and jumped straight off, so I don't know whether it was
well, I'll take the blame for that, Ministry. That was all my fault, so apologies.
Oh, no, that's fine.
I must have missed what happened.
Help people feel about it. Yeah, I'm not here to judge Nathan, and I made my feelings clear on all that shit the other day. I had no interest in following it around YouTube, watching it, consuming it, or whatever. It's not in my periphery of interest in the slightest. I'd rather listen to Reese talk about food or like games, or I'd rather talk fucking aliens with AMG, or I'd rather talk fucking
I'll talk aliens with AMG.
Of Ash, you know what I mean? I'd rather do that than go over the whole Discord fucking stuff. It's just not in my peripheral vision at all.
So what is your favorite?
I hate Discord. I do. Like, I hate it.
What is your favorite solution to the Fermi paradox?
Well, I'd have to know what it was first.
So the Fermi paradox was first coined by Enrico Fermi, and it was basically there was a meeting of a lot of physicists at Los Alamos in Mexico. That's where they developed the nuclear bomb, and they were talking about how big the universe is and how old it is, and how there's there's millions of galaxies, each with millions of stars. And there's millions of planets orbiting those stars, millions and millions and millions. And statistically, the numbers suggest that it is more or less impossible that we are the only sentient life in the universe.
Oh yeah, no chance. There's no way we're the only intelligent life. There's no way. There's gotta be.
If you take that for granted, then the Fermi paradox is the apparent obviousness that there should be life elsewhere, with the fact that we can't hear anyone. When we look out, we can't find any obvious signs of like radio signals, any sort of laser beacons. Well, we're looking. We started looking using radio frequencies, but now we've got all sorts of other different technologies, haven't we? We can do spectrographs of exoplanets' atmospheres and determine what the chemical composition of their air is, to be able to find out whether or not it would be suitable for sustaining life. But then we only have one example of life to go on, and that's the example that we see in front of us. That's us. So there could be obviously alien life forms out there that don't conform to our preconceived notions of what life is. But nonetheless, it's still life.
Well, I'm a believer that our DNA's been manipulated. So I obviously believe that. There's been higher intelligences on our planet and maybe other planets. So, I am an alien believer, if you like, if you want to call them aliens. They're probably just humans that are more advanced.
Don't like it.
What was that?
Sorry about that. She's shouting. I was going to come in there. Why'd you do this again? Fucking hell, now you put me off. It could be here alien life. Is that what you just said then, Reese? Could there?
So basically, as I said, the Fermi paradox is the idea that there should be life elsewhere, but we don't hear it. Yeah?
We don't hear it.
No, we can't detect it.
We're not privy to it.
Well, that as well, but there's a number of potential solutions.
Let me give you one. Let me give you one solution. Remember when we sent a drone to Mars? It was like a little space thing, wasn't it? It wasn't a Marder when it coming to
helicopter, wasn't it? A helicopter.
Oh, we sent one with a helicopter. Curiosity had a helicopter called Ingenuity on it.
Right. So we think about alien invasion, don't we? For someone to visit us. That's what you just said. We send a probe to Mars. Why wouldn't they send a probe here? You know what I mean? It's not going to be an alien invasion.
There is no life on Mars.
Their technology might not be as good as ours. We might have better tech than them.
Well, right. So we know that none of the other planets on our solar system is supporting intelligent life. We're pretty much absolutely certain of that.
In the geocentric model.
Well, no, in the solar centric model. We know that the Earth, it's the sun.
What you trying to do? Push Mars on me? When there's fuck all on Mars. Everyone knows there's fuck all on Mars. It looks like a red.
There's resources on Mars. There's resources on Mars, AMG.
Right. So
how are we supposed to get to Mars when the NASA claim themselves we can't leave low Earth orbit?
Because NASA.
Well, they discovered the Van Halen belt after they went to the moon 2 or 3 times.
Right. So you know the Van Halen belt is like in comparison to the distance between that you travel between Earth. Hang on. Let me finish what I'm saying. Yeah. Between Earth and the moon, it's literally a very, very tiny percentage of the journey is traveling through the Van Allen belt. Yeah. So the astronauts are only subjected to the potential of that radiation, and obviously spaceships do have shielding, but they're only subjected to the potential of that radiation for a short period of time.
Well, the spaceships before that didn't have shielding because they didn't know about it.
Well,
your brain would die if you fell off a motorbike when motorbikes were invented.
So you're telling me that they didn't have any radiation shielding on the Apollo missions? Is that what you're trying to tell me?
Well, I'll put it like this: like if you don't know something's there, you can't like if you don't know bullets, like how can you design a bulletproof vest if you don't know what a bullet does?
Yeah, to me, it's like
they kind of contradict themselves all the time, and that's what I couldn't get my head around.
Well, because you don't understand it doesn't mean that it's necessarily a contradiction.
Of course, I understand the but yeah, it's. I mean, it's there for you. I mean, yeah, it's fascinating for people if you want to believe it.
It goes basically. It goes back to the human thing, doesn't it? Hostile things. I won't believe you unless you show it right in front of my eyes tonight.
Yeah, observe, measure, and repeat. That's what science goes by. But they'll just give you theories, mathematics, and numbers, which are all a language, and science itself. It is a religion. It's a religion form.
I'm alive.
They take you away from the truth. Say science does. They don't want you knowing the truth, and that's what they do. That's why they have science.
Yeah, science is only going to be true when it's proven in front of your eyes, and someone says, "Yeah, I've watched it, and I'm going to write about it." Probably that's probably what's going on. But
so, what do you think? What do you think to the hearings that have been taking place in the United States recently? They've had congressional hearings of whistleblowers that have revealed that the United States has in its possession recovered unidentified aerial phenomena aircraft, and they've also got biological remains of what they assume to be pilots of the said aircraft.
Yeah. Well.
I'm not disputing any of that, but. How do you know they haven't just come from farther lands, or that technology is not?
Let me answer it.
If you look right back through history, all things like the hexagon thing on the top of Saturn before they had telescopes, like thousands of years ago, these were all scripted. There was always alien crafts, like painted on walls and carved in stones and stuff. So they've always been there. How do you know?
Maybe they just took a step back as they realised that we were becoming more technologically advanced and posed a threat to them with like some of our weaponry. Because before that, we didn't, did we? Until it wasn't until World War II when we had that massive leap in.
But at the same time, they could tell us anything. The winners always do write their history, like 9/11. Don't forget 9/11. It happened with a couple of aeroplanes that crashed into 2 buildings that were indestructible, and everyone died.
I'm muted a minute.
So it all goes by they've got control, haven't they? But it just, you say, like, for instance, like the flat Earth stuff, that's crap, that's nonsense. If it was nonsense, why do they go through like such great deals to cover it up, especially like on YouTube?
To cover what up?
They censor anything to do with flat Earth. I keep having channels removed.
No, they don't.
They do.
Well, to be honest with you, you are sort of spreading what's disinformation, mate.
What do you think the government? The government fucking didn't do that during COVID for fucking 2 years, Reese, making everybody get jabbed and wear a mask.
Well, I understand that, but
and I've got it with it. I haven't even got 1,000 subscribers, but I barely get 100 subscribers, Reese. So big up to YouTube, you cunts.
Right. So when you go around telling people that the Earth is flat, you're basically saying you don't tell anyone. Okay. But you make videos about the Earth being flat, but you don't tell anyone.
Well, it's not telling people, is it? They're making videos.
what do you think making a video is? And you're putting it out there. You're telling someone your ideas, aren't you? You don't do it. You don't do it so nobody will watch it. If you did it so nobody'd watch it, it'd just be on your phone for you.
So every movie that's ever been produced in the world's always there's like a meaning behind it, or they're just movies.
Well, a lot of them, yeah. Even if it's just the meaning of the creator to create a piece, something that resonates with people. There's always meaning to everything that's done. Otherwise, it won't be done at all. What a facetious argument. I mean, I don't get what you're trying to achieve by communicating that you think that the world is flat. I mean, the thing is, have you ever looked into the sky through a telescope?
Yeah, I've done it all my life.
Okay, so when you look at the other planets, yeah, and you can see them quite clearly in the solar system, what shape do they look?
Have you ever played snooker?
You what, sorry?
Have you ever played snooker?
Yeah, I play snooker all the time, mate.
Yeah. What shape's the table? Well,
it's completely flat.
Yeah, I know. So
when you look into the sky, when you look at those planets through a telescope, and you can clearly see, see Jupiter, Saturn's rings, and you can clearly see the big red dot on Jupiter, depending on the quality of your viewing equipment, and you can clearly see the green tinge to Venus, and you can clearly see the red tinge to Mars, and they all look like spheres. They all look round to me. They all look round to me. Why do they all look round?
So have you got like LED lights in your kitchen and stuff? Are they round?
No, the LED lights aren't round. No.
Are they like light bulbs then?
No, they're in a strip.
You know what I'm saying? You can have round lights on your ceiling. Doesn't mean that they're balls. And the only lights there, Reese, they're
right. So here's the thing. Here's the thing. Jupiter has a rotational speed of around. It rotates faster than Earth does, really quite fast. So when you're watching it through a telescope, you can see it rotating, right? And as it's rotating, each side that it presents to you is round. Not one of those faces is flat. Not one. Yeah. Not a single one of those faces is flat. Yeah. So my question is this: that means surely if it's rotating and there are no flat faces on this object, that it means that it's spherical, right? Would you agree with me in that context?
No, that not round. Yeah, like your clock. A clock can be round. It's not a ball.
No. That's not what I'm saying.
No, that's
when you look, if you look at one of the planets in the sky, you can see them rotating. Yeah, the same way the Earth rotates. Exactly the same way that the Earth rotates. Yeah,
the Earth doesn't rotate. We can't calculate the Earth to rotate. The sun moves over our head.
How does it move across our head? Who's moving it? What force is moving the sun across our head?
Well, what force is moving us?
Gravity.
Gravity, yes. So where's the centre point of gravity? Because
the centre point of gravity in our solar system is
a molten rock at the centre of our Earth. So you tell me how you get a molten rock that's magnetic.
Hang on.
How's anybody ever gone so deep when we can only go less than 8 miles deep to discover this?
Right. So do you know how a seismograph works? Do you know how a seismograph works?
Yeah, I've been down all these roads.
Right. A seismograph measures.
I argue the toss like you.
No. I'm not arguing the toss. I'm just proving you wrong at every turn. You're thinking it's faulty because you don't understand the subject, mate. You don't understand basic physics. Right. Yeah, so you tell me by what mechanism that a flat plane came to exist.
My side.
Who built it? Who made this fucking flat plate?
Right, for anything, there's always got to be a thought behind anything, you know. Well, you tell me. Well, I'll tell you.
Yeah, but who made it?
Well, I'll tell you.
Who made
It's
it?
very easy. It was just here before us. Now you tell me this: how the fuck, out of nothingness and an explosion, do you get where we are today with like brains being able to think?
Oh, like, I could tell you, but you wouldn't be prepared to listen. No, it's not nonsense. You'd lose your train of thought because you lack the intelligence to be able to understand the information that's been presented to you.
I'm on the dole. I drink cheap cider and take drugs.
Fantastic, good for you, mate. I work for a living. But do you know what, mate? I'm not trying to denigrate you. It's not your fault, obviously. But you've been led down a path where you believe misinformation. You're believing something.
I don't know the date, but you know, it's only in the last few hundred years that people have decided that we live on a globe. Everyone used to think we used to live on a flat plane.
No, even the Greeks knew that the Earth was spherical.
How?
How? By measuring the movement of the sun and the passage of the shadows on the ground. It's not fucking hard.
Two sticks. How
it's
big
basic geometry. It's basic geometry.
That principle works on a flat plane.
Yeah, Mark.
So that doesn't calculate. You can argue the toss with both sides with that one.
Well, no, it doesn't work on a flat plane, does it? It doesn't work on a flat plane because when you look into the night sky,
200 miles away, put a stick in the ground at the same time his mate does, without a fucking phone back then.
They don't have to be 200 miles away, you fucking idiot.
Yeah, we'll do it at the end of the football picture. I've done it myself. I did it on a hill, right? On a hill and on a football field, and it was exactly the same on both.
Right. So let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
Have you ever left the United Kingdom?
Yeah, I've been around the world in I.
Oh, have you? Okay. Have you ever noticed these things called time zones?
Well, what I've noticed, Reece, sometimes in some countries, the Earth, the sun in the sky, it's like 10 times the size of what it. Like when I see the sky in England, the sun in the sky, it's like the size of a coin, about a quid coin. But in some parts of the world, the sun's like it's huge, like bigger than a car.
Do you know why that would be?
Most of the horizon. So you tell me.
Do you know why that might be? Do you know why that might be?
Because it's 93 million miles away, and we spinning fucking on a couple of degrees, and you're going to get the sort of effect. Or are you going to say it's refraction coming through magnifying?
Well, it's because it's because you're geographically closer to the sun when you're on the equator.
Or is it just
because the planet's a sphere.
But it's 93 million miles away, Reece. Do you know how far that is?
Mate, how do you explain time zones? Right, so why do we have time zones? Why do we have time zones?
If you're playing guitar on a stage at Glastonbury and I'm with a girl and we fucking like doing that dancing around, I'm spinning her around like that. She won't get massive if I just spin her in one rotation around. She won't get like massive in your like from your point of view, from where you're watching on the stage. We would always just be the same distance.
Right,
so when the cows are in a field miles away,
right, so when you are
really far away.
Right, when you have a cow that's far away, it appears small. You get closer to it, it appears to get bigger. Is that right? Yeah. So when you're in the northern hemisphere, due to the size of the Earth, yeah, you are anywhere up to.
How big is the Earth?
To be honest, I don't have that statistic off the top of my head. I don't know what the diameter of the Earth is, but ultimately, you are a decent distance further away from the sun in the northern latitudes than you are in the
sun. If it's 93 million miles away or not, everybody on Earth, no matter like what part of the equator you're on, Reece.
What's happening, son?
Right. So how do you explain? The fact that
hello guys.
Hi, JJ.
I am Jay. Who's that in the corner? Whoever you are, hello.
Oh, it's Ministry, say, son. Liam.
Big up, mate. Big up.
Oh, Ministry. Yeah, there's someone with a bald head in there. I don't know. I can't see what it is.
Yeah, that's Ministry.
Hello.
Oh, another one of Ministries. Hello, mate. Hello, Nate. What's happening, mate?
How you doing, JJ?
Oh, good, mate. Just out with him. Little walk. Oh, we'll have a chat.
JJ.
Yeah. I think, what's it like down there? Is it raining or are you all good?
Yeah, it's still flat.
It's lovely. It's sun out everywhere.
A lot of wind noise there, JJ.
Yeah, I know. It's the wind's going. I didn't bring the wind stuff out. You know, we've got something for everything. But ain't got it with me.
Yeah, the sun's actually come out here now. It's nice. It's nice.
Yeah. Come, guys,
Yeah,
let's stop it.
blinding me,
We're having a laugh, we're having a buzz, we're telling jokes, or we're moaning about things 5,000 million years old.
Me and Reese are having a sword fight.
Yeah,
That's the one.
having a Riverkill giggle, and it's turned into a bit of a debate.
Yeah, that's the one.
But that's what the panel's here for, isn't it? You know.
Yeah.
Put Connie Thunder's point on in the chat, please. Just for a bit of history, U-boats in World War II had to account for the Earth's curvature when creating a path to a ship up to 4 miles away. The torpedo had to hit a certain depth for maximum damage. How do you explain that?
Yeah, I will. It's very easy because my grandfather was in the Navy too, and my uncle Ray was in the RAF. They got saved for over 200, 300 miles sometimes. So, are you telling me only that one incident there with that one ship only calculated the Coriolis effect, and none of the others do? Because snipers don't do it. If you had to calculate where your position is, whereabouts on a globe, spinning 1,000 miles an hour from fucking east to west at the equator, 25,000 miles in circumference, you have to be fucking like Einstein on the spot.
No, because it's relative, isn't it? It's relative. It's relative.
10 more seconds, and if it works for bullets, it should also work for golfers and tennis players.
No, because you're not talking them slow.
Coming to land, the runway should be moving from east to west. If that was the case, unless you were further north.
The runway is moving, but when you do those calculations, you do them relatively.
If that was in play, it would work for everything. Even me throwing a frisbee down the fucking park.
Do you know what? I think we could argue this for days, right? And in 50
arguing
years,
with a pigeon,
science is going to say something completely, or debate it. You know, in 50 years, science is going to say something completely different because physicists are just theorists after all. They theorize, and you know, people just take it as fucking fact because they're scientists, and you know, sometimes it's disproven pretty quickly, isn't it? You know.
Put a video there if anybody wants to watch it. Right up your street, Ministry.
You're never going to rock a man's belief. When you're talking to someone who has a system of belief, you're not going to sway them. There's no point in even debating with them because it's their belief.
You generate this cognitive.
My dad always used to say, never argue with someone about their beliefs, their religion or politics, because it's a belief system. You're not going to sway it, no matter what you say. Bring up any kind of evidence or any kind of technical stuff you want. That is not going to budge where a man stands in his belief system. It's not going to budge. If it works for him, it's good, isn't it? If it don't, and something else works for you, that's good.
I just wanted to tell James Jameson that nobody put me in a locker because I was a fat bastard when I was a kid. And nobody put me in a locker now because I'd punch your fucking face, mate.
Yeah, boy. Yep, and you believe you can do that, don't you? There you go. I won't be able to play any different in your heart, would I?
Mate,
come on, boy.
you know what it is?
Unless I brought Hulk Hogan.
I get sick of people talking to me like I'm a fucking mug, JJ, because I'm not, mate.
No, you got a belief system, man. I respect that. You believe what you believe, and you're quite an intelligent guy. You're not a.
You know what I do? Do you know what I think did it for you, Reese, when you fetch out the rap? Because everybody just got well jealous.
Well,
everybody.
Yeah, good rapping, man.
You proved the point, and you fucking. It was like cool shot.
There'll be more coming out. There'll be more coming out. I tell you what, I've heard nothing from BBA about it. Nothing at all. It's been silent, completely silent.
There's nothing no one could do on YouTube, to be honest. The only person who I know could have maybe entertain you or something like on a level like that is BuzzTex.
Oh, do you know what? Actually, I've got to give a shout out to he's in the chat, Jersey Royal Sniffer. He did one called Banned for Life. It is sick, bro.
Is it?
Got a video with it as well. Do you know what? I'm sure Ministry. I'm sure they'll let you put it on. I'd love to hear it again. It's called Banned for Life by Jersey Royal Sniffer. It's buzzing.
Go on, Jersey Diamond.
If you put permission, we'll stick it on, mate.
Jersey's the business, mate.
Afternoon, Ludon. Evening, I should say now.
Big up Dejected. I've just had a look in there, yeah. James Jameson, Yogi. Big up, son.
I'll come up with some bars about that public eye. I'm thinking about diversifying what I'm writing about, you know.
Yeah.
I just want to write about
Go on, Dave.
Wider things I can talk about.
It's lagging a bit, so I just tried to put Arkash's video up. The quality wasn't very good, so yeah, I'll have a look for Taters in a minute.
Yeah, it's really, really good video is that one. I mean, that predates mine as well. I hadn't actually seen it until after I'd released mine. Because if I'd have seen that, I'd have brushed up my act, you know. The releases would have been much better, higher in production quality, because he's obviously taken a lot of time and put a lot of effort into making those. And mine's sort of a bit second rate by that standard, you know what I mean? But yeah, it's very, 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 very entertaining. Very entertaining. Somebody needs to drop Jersey a message and get him to come on here and give us his permission, man. I really want to see this video now. I might even drop out just to go watch it.
Yeah, I'd like to hear Jersey's one. I think I've heard it.
Yeah, it's good, is that? So when I say my best efforts, I wouldn't say so, no. I mean, they were recorded on my phone with the TV on in the background. And you know, there's no production gone into it at all. I've recently, you know, set my computer up so that I can start recording through a different microphone. I'm assuming this one sounds a bit different to the one I were using before.
Yes, I don't know if it's not the volume. It's like maybe I don't know. It's not I say. It's quite. It's not very loud. It's a little bit. Could do with a little bit of low end on it, I'd say. You know, sort of bass in it. It's a bit tinny.
Does that sound any better?
Yeah. It's thicker. Yeah.
Going through, I've got a Roland Cube here. And it's going through that. I've got to use something to boost the amplitude on the microphone. Is the interface can't pick it up.
Yeah, I haven't set my interface mixer up yet, and I really should move a lot of. I've got lots of crap, you know, guitars and all stacked up, ready to fucking go, and should really move it somewhere else and set my computer up with my mixer properly, so I can,
Some music ministry. Send me some of your music so I can use it on some of my vids. You don't get copyright strikes and all that. So if you can send me a few bits of your guitar playing, I'd appreciate that. And you, Reese.
Yeah, I can do that.
Yeah, send me some bits of it. What I do is I download it. It goes on to UCAT. And when I use music, sometimes I use some of the guys on here mainly.
Yeah.
And it says don't get copyright shit and all that bollocks. Plus, it's showing off your stuff, and I want it. I like it.
Yeah, I use YouTube.
Jersey's on, man. Everyone wants to listen to Jersey's thing, man.
I'll have a look for it now. I'll see if I can find it.
That's it, Jersey's thing. I quite thought yours was funny as well, Reese. I thought that was quite entertaining. I mean, obviously not everyone's cup of tea, but I find them it made me laugh, man. It was great. I love it. Anything with creativity in it. I mean, people can knock it and say this. I don't give a shit about it. Look, I love creativity. When someone creates something and then performs it, and there's a bottle to do that, fuck me. Kudos, mate. I don't see nothing wrong in that. I mean, you know.
Yeah, I'm really I'm quite grateful for the reception I've received. Obviously, there's some people that it's not everyone's cup of tea, but
kept you going, didn't it? It gives you something to do, and you know?
Yeah, I mean, I enjoyed the process of making it, so that's what the whole point of it is. You know what I mean? So,
guys, if anyone of you can find jerseys, put the link in the channel for ministry. Sorry, go on, Reece.
Bring it up now. I've got it.
Sorry, Reece, I come right in there on you. I don't hate doing that, people.
It's all right. I'm going to mute myself up for.
Yeah, me too. I'll move.
Big up, Taters. If there's a mod in that can chuck Taters' channel link in. I didn't realise I wasn't subbed, but I am now, Taters. Banned for life.
I'm an exhibitionist. Meet Nancy, who's the bug. Ask the auditors, midnight, that's what's up. We after likes, homicide police after us. Sense, we ain't making much. Nothing but big streams. Check my band list, tossing in Skipple. What changed? Not my clothing. You're still here, YouTubing with the best. Don't worry if I climb roofs, I gain subs. Who's the boss? My super mod. Don't think cause I timed ice out that I'm a cool off. Fuck the cesspit. Film boy, don't talk to me. I'ma spend 25 and get 3. Smash the like, dog. Massive respect. I don't move in silence, I'll talk you to death. Fuck official, my doors have been put through. Me all got drama, so the saga continues. Midnight ain't going nowhere. I ain't going nowhere. You can't post in the chat now, cause you're banned for life. Midnight ain't going nowhere. I ain't going nowhere. You're ghost in the chat now, cause you're banned for life. Hey yo, straight from the Grimsby streets, I don't bark, dirty scarf, repping Grimsby FC. All of a sudden, Tiggs has a problem with me. Tell you what happened. Running round acting like a midnight can't stream. And you know what? What? I don't know the reasons, but I'm off my medication. Border range stream, I need a mug to time this mug out. Bare bones, get cleaning. We're trying to reach 1,000 before we stop streaming. Therefore, online, I'm acting strange. I'm saying I know everything that I'm saying. Turn subscribers' dreams to flames. You got the spanner? If not, mods be calling your names. Banned for life, no brain. I need more likes. Yes, of course, it's me on a live up at the neighbor's doors. With the coercive control, I'm the topic of your lives, your chats, and your panels, bitch. Midnight ain't going nowhere. I ain't going nowhere. You can't talk in the chat now, cause you're banned for life. Midnight, yes, guys, ain't going nowhere, guys. I ain't going nowhere. I ain't going. You can't post in the chat now, cause you're blocked. My clothes ain't changed. The stream is uproarious, and everything I say is furious. We still got trolls and haters, they be all over us. See, there's a lot of them, but there's more of us. Yes, guys, smash the like, massive respect. I need a mod to block, mostly injects. Flat roofs, yo, look at my koi carp. I don't smoke rock, check my acid tongue. Mods unlocked, ready to block. Subs to get, likes to smash. I flash spanners, smash trolls with tools that lash. Post shit in my chat, headshot in a flash. I don't sleep to make sure I don't miss streams. Banned for life. YouTube, I love it. Place nothing above it. Not even Talia. I don't care about her. No, I'm always gonna be here. They ain't gonna section me this year. Midnight ain't going nowhere. I ain't going nowhere. You can't talk in the chat now, cause you're banned for life. Midnight going nowhere. I ain't. Smash the like, guys. Nowhere. Smash the like. You can't post in the chat now, cause you're banned for life. Midnight ain't going nowhere. I ain't going nowhere. You're ghost in the chat now, cause you're banned for life. Midnight going nowhere. I ain't.
Sorry.
Going nowhere. You can't post in the chat now, cause you're banned for.
Where is Midnight?
Yeah, that was. Is that from a while back? That I remember rings bells. That was good. Really put together well. That wasn't it.
I did enjoy it, but where is Midnight?
A good while ago, yeah.
I don't.
He was in jail. I don't know whether he's out yet or not, but he's doing.
I thought he said he were going nowhere.
Yeah, he said he's still in
Got
jail.
put away for 3 years for a few things. One of them threatening to rape his next door neighbour up her arse.
No.
Crazy fucker. And I only You know.
Yeah, I'm glad he's gone on. He's not the guy at all.
And by the time I'd heard about him, it was only the very last video of his that I watched, and I missed him being arrested by about 5 or 10 minutes because I had enough of him shouting across the train station at some drunks outside the pub.
He got a few ideas, didn't he?
Yeah, and I think that's the same.
Well, he got himself killed. I reckon if that geezer come back and started all that shit again, he'd end up getting himself really hurt. It's sort of like not for you, man. I found him crass, man, really horrible. I don't like that shit anyway. I know a lot of people do. I don't. But
like I said, I saw his very last video, and I haven't gone back and watched any of his stuff at all. So that's how much it interested me. It'd be interesting to see him have a bit of a take-in or something. But you know, shouting at people across the train station, trying to goad them to come across, you know, knowing that you're going to run away or whatever, it's just silly. Like, you know, so I think that was the same stream he was arrested on.
It's still sorry for it. It's going him on to do this. It's clear the guy was not. Well, we're all not well.
I'll tell you, I've seen like a clip of him falling through the shed, but no, I've not seen the full thing. I should really go back and have a look. I should go.
Everyone's sitting there laughing for it. The geezer could have broke his back.
You know what I mean? It does sound like there's plenty of comedic value there. You know, cringy. Good evening, Michelle.
I mean, when I see that, I mean, I suppose I have a little giggle and I thought, fucking hell, man, that geezer could have killed himself.
Yeah.
And then would people still be like that? Probably would, wouldn't they? Still laugh. People are mad. We're all mad, aren't we?
Oh, yeah, we're all mad on here.
We're all fucking nuts.
Not me. I'm perfectly sane, just so you all know.
Oh, fuck off, Rick. You need to take a few tablets. Okay, you know you're nuts. You know.
Yeah, I do. Salted ones.
That's why I've got a heart for you. I like it when people know when they're nuts. I feel safer with people when they know.
I think it's crazy to try and act sane in a lunatic asylum, and that's where I come every time I step on YouTube. So I've got to play.
You ever been in one, Reese?
Who said that? Mark Twain.
Working one.
Pretty scary. I mean, a few.
I used to work in a mental health facility. Yeah, I was a mental health technician. I used to monitor the patients, do Q15 checks, one-to-ones.
Yeah. I was in St Clements, and that other one in South London. No, that what's it called? That old, really old one. I forget the name of it now. And St Clements Hospital. I've been in there loads of times. That was a nice house. And another one in South London. What the fucking? Can't remember its name. Big one in South London.
Mossad wants me to start naming lunatics.
Lunatics are in. Well, you don't have to start naming them. Just look at every single person that's on here now, and every single person that's in the chat. That's it. We're all nuts. We wouldn't be on here, would we?
Well, yeah. I mean, it's a Saturday night, and we're talking to strangers on the internet. Got nothing better to do with our lives than to do this. So,
I'm doing something great right now. I'm walking over a beautiful golf course where there's trees and rivers and streams with my dog. Beautiful.
Big up, Minister, what you putting on?
I found a Midnight Foot Soldier video.
Go on, mate.
It's by someone called Minister Madness. So.
Oh, right.
I don't know what's going on there.
Hey, be careful, you might get copyrighted.
Buffer in because AMG's coming on. Computer's played up for some reason. Plugged in as well. No, I don't want to play it.
You can't take it, Captain.
No.
You're gonna roll the loader.
Oh,
I've had that happen. Computer crash midstream.
I haven't. No.
Yeah, I haven't.
It's plugged into the Ethernet with the Ethernet cable, so I don't know why it's being slow. I'll have to run a clean up on it, I think.
After these little things.
I don't really use it. I only really use it for streaming. I don't use it for any sort of editing or anything like that. So, yeah, I'll just run a fucking clean up on it. See what happens. Yes, Ian. I did clock Bright on Flavs yesterday. He looked like he just arrived from 1986. Big up, Bright. He's a loony.
You reminded me of Marty McFly, to be honest.
Do you know what? When you hear someone speak and you don't see them, and then you see them, and you don't associate the voice with the person, that's what I got.
Yeah.
I assure you, Michael J. Fox. Michael J. Fox sounds nothing like he used to.
Oh no, of course not. But Bright, you know what I mean? He didn't look. He doesn't look like he sounds. I was watching you out yesterday with Tyson, JJ, and my eyes were playing tricks on me because he was stood up on the tee, and I could only see a piece of his lead, and from like with the sun where you were sitting and the sun coming down a bit, it looked like someone had tethered a horse in the middle of a green, in the middle of a field.
No, that was cows. That was cows.
No, it was Tyson. He was standing on the tee. On the golfing
team.
Yeah,
it
was my eyes, and then I sort of looked and I thought, it's Tyson. And it looked, for some reason,
it's them big ears, isn't it? Sticking up ears, because like horses have got sticky up ears, haven't they?
Yeah, that's what, and it was his long lead as well.
Yeah.
Ministry, I'm going to bounce out for a little bit. I've just got a phone call, but I'll catch you in a bit. Yeah.
Yeah.
See you later, Reece, mate. God bless you.
See you, Reece.
Listen, you know what? I'm going to bounce out now because I'm going to have to throw the ball for him for a little while. See you later, guys.
All right, DJ.
All right, guys. God bless you. See you later. See you later. Is that you got military up top and someone else in the corner? Is that both of you?
Yeah. It's Long Dog Silver. That's my son, that is.
Oh, okay. All right. See you later, guys. God bless you all.
Yeah. See you later.
Bye.
Yeah, Bright has been on camera. I don't know whether he knew he was or was supposed to be Michelle, but yeah, he's on Flavs now. He's visiting with Flavs, so I don't know if he's on screen at the moment. Ian Blundell said he's and today he's live now with Flavs. So yesterday he was on. He had like a cap and a shell suity type thing, and he doesn't look like he sounds. It's weird. I know I shouldn't judge on a voice, but they're
having a good time, man. He's with Flavs.
I did have a few messages last night to see if I could get in touch with Flavs to make sure he was all right, but
what happened?
He was just a bit I'll say sleepy. People were thinking the worst, but he's coming up for surgery soon, so I would say he's probably been prescribed some sort of sedative to get him, because he's nervous about going in for surgery. So
Alan knows what he's doing, man. He's good.
Yeah, he's good, man. He's good. No, I didn't try and get in contact with him or anything. I thought, he's all right. He's
Yeah, doesn't have to be.
He wasn't on his own. I know Bright's a bit of a looper, but Bright was sort of sober and that, so
Yeah.
He's all right. I saw his live earlier, Bagman. He's cool, man. I know he's extremely nervous about his surgery, but you would be when you've never been in for a big surgery like that.
Why? What's he getting operated on?
He's got you won't mind me saying, you probably see he's got a bit of a cyst in his neck.
Yeah.
It's sort of restricting his movement a bit, if you like. And I've had a chat with him about it because I've had the same surgery. So before he got sort of diagnosed, I sort of had a chat with him and told him the sort of percentages of, you know, it being good, bad, whatever. And it has turned out just to be a growing cyst type thing. So they're going to chop it out for him, I think. But he's pretty nervous. He's never been in for a big surgery. So, but I am every time I go in. I've going for surgery. It doesn't matter how many times you go in. You always get them nerves, especially going into the anaesthetist. You know, being wheeled into the anaesthetist room. Is ooh, fucking hell, here we go again. Like. I don't know who else is going. I've seen. I expect Mark is.
Yeah.
Look at my phone a minute and see if I've got any notifications coming up.
I'm going to jump off and have some chicken.
Yeah, I'm not going to stay on too long.
Yeah, I need to have some food as well.
Yeah.
Starving.
Well, I've just opened a packet of biscuits and I thought, well, I've cooked the chicken earlier and some vegetables, and I thought, let's go and have that.
Nice.
Nothing like what Reese was talking about, though.
No, I had dinner out, so
not even on the scale.
Yeah, I'll just have something small tonight. You know, I've got some Reva chicken noodles, so I'll probably have them. Just chuck some water in them and wait to go.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, thanks for your time, man. It's been a pleasure.
It's all right. No worries.
Probably see you around later on tonight.
Yeah, see you around tonight. Yeah, I'll be around. Fucking, we were supposed to be going out, but in a bit, Liam. I'll be in contact with him anyway.
I'll tell you what.
Yeah, we were supposed to be going out, but the missus ain't feeling the best. We were supposed to be going to the 21st, and we were just going to go up for an hour, but missus is knackered. We've been out all day, so I was taking it out of her. So we're not going out tonight. So I'll just be malingering, malingering around YouTube. I can't watch telly, so.
Yeah, man. Well, big up, much love.
Yeah, cheers for coming on, Ash.
Yeah, thanks, man. Bye now.
Big up, Ash. Oh, die. I had dinner out, otherwise I'd smash something like that. Love fucking ribs, but I eat ribs with a fork. Yeah, I'm gonna stay on a little while, Louise. I'm gonna stay on a little while. Yeah, I can't see anyone else. There's obviously other people live, but I was looking down my subs list just to see if anyone is scheduled, and what time they're scheduled for. I haven't found one yet. I'm just having a quick look a minute. Oh, Dave DeChura's live. Oh, so I'll have to find his link. Yeah, but I'll have my smoke a minute anyway. See what happens. Ian Suzanne. Big up, bang on. All right, it's first live. Right, I'll be over there now. I'm going to shut down and go over to Dave DeChura. I think, and watch Dave. You should have a few on, I expect. So, I'll have to find it, but I should find it, no problem. All right, let's see if this will play a video again a minute. I'll play out on a video. Seeing as we were talking about midnight, let's have an old style music video. Share this up. It's 4 minutes. I think I'm gonna watch this, and I'm gonna ditch at the end and get over to Danger Chairs. Let's hope it. Let's let it catch up a minute. See how we go. I hope it doesn't buffer. No, still buffering. Being really slow. Don't know why. It's really fucking annoying. Let me turn my phone data's off just in case it's on the Wi-Fi. It doesn't want to play it. All right. StreamYard video it is, and I'm off. I'll catch you all. Appreciate you all coming in, and I'll catch you all in a bit.
Thank you fuckers for watching. Now piss off and find a less boring stream and recover some of the brain cells you lost while watching Ministry of Madness.
You need to leave!
I think you'd better do what it says, Mr.